Hey, Craig.
Craig.
Okay, so
Yes.
the last thing that happened when we left the party, just to give a quick little backstory, because we have apparently missed some stuff since episode 40. Let's see here. Githa got Jerry to lead a crew into her old home to get rid of some squatters that were in there. Turns out the squatters were a sea hag, as well as Newt Pollenhart and Jacob Lockett, two individuals that the party had bumped into before. Jerry had traded his wings to Githa in order to save Newton Jacob's life. The sea hag, however, has not yet been seen again. Meanwhile, Curdy gave Lobo the heart of a recently slain Hydra to regain his wings. Then the party followed the Hobgoblin Captain Alzarod to the Merlin Mountains to visit Goblopolis, an ancient, well, I say ancient, it's less than 100 years old, goblin city. It's now abandoned. They fought the mindless resurrected body of the Gob Emperor Crit. Alzarod gained the Fey Treaty of the Goblins, which is an indication that the Goblinoids were not created by Maglubiad. They were, in fact, created in the Feywild and then sent into the Primaterial Plane to basically be a nuisance. The party continued on through the mountains, where they met Vinaigrette at her little animal shelter petting zoo place. Around this time, the party had acquired two of Crit's legendary magic items, his sword and his belt. Additionally, the party also defeated an undead horde led by a Death Knight, acquiring the Ring of the Observant One as a result. Afterwards, they had slain the black dragon that had been looming in the old city, scattering the kobolds and the dragon's two draconic allies, thus allowing reconstruction of the old city to begin. So it has been 2 months since the dragon has been slain. Just a quick rundown of what has gone on during that time. First of all, the party is able to select from various options about what they would like to put their money towards, because they did gain 100,000 gold pieces from slaying the dragon.
$1 million.
So let's see here. In journal, you guys should be able to see under the journal the building costs. It'll list the various types of buildings as well as the price ranges.
I don't have any journal entries, actually.
Yeah, journal is empty for me as well.
Okay,
But that's fine. I have it here on Discord.
let's see here. Configure ownership. And let's see here. Observer.
I know you were going through this, Coco. Oh, here we go. We needed at least, like... You were debating if we were going to do, like, the dockyard. I know we were going to do a market.
Yeah, so my order of priority was dockyard, market, barracks, just to house, like, goods and people as fast as possible, because I don't know the, like, time frame on building all of these. And from there, we can decide either we go for a hospital first, just in case, a tavern, and then focus on housing. So I don't know how many people can a house fit, but I would assume that we would need to build like at least a dozen houses.
And we have to build a temple as well.
Yeah, but the temple, I feel like we should put it once we have a general layout of the thing. Like, because when I said the first thing that was going to be built is a statue in the honor of the Goblin Emperor, I was thinking of it as like a town square centerpiece, and not necessarily a whole temple.
I mean, it would make sense to have the temple be in more of a town square sense, so that it's easier for the general populace to travel.
I
You
think
should build a wall and make Razorback pay for it.
the Inn and Tavern myself.
Made that joke last session, I believe.
I was always thinking that at some point the hospital is going to be very, a thing. and the dockyard, because we got the boat now and stuff, and if we bring in, because it is Blue Harbor is a
Port town.
Port town, so it would bring in more goods and stuff like that eventually. So,
so do we need the port as a whole then?
So the thing is, like, you can buy a dockyard, and that'll allow like a handful of ships in. The port itself for the 48,000 is the entirety of it.
So we don't have to get the dockyard, we could get the port itself, and it would be everything.
And it would include a dockyard.
Okay. So
So really,
go big or go home.
In essence, the way to think about it is you can spend 8,000 for a small dockyard, or you can spend an extra 40,000 and just get everything you need.
Okay.
Yeah, but 40,000 is a majority.
I know.
It's already like what, half of our budget?
Just about. It's 48%.
Charlie does bring in a good point. That's Blue Harbor's primary method of making any money.
Yeah, that's the whole point. The quick question though, between the dockyard and the port, what is the time difference for getting both of these up and running?
Several months.
Several months. So basically, we could have a dockyard done like within a few weeks, whereas we would need months for the port.
Well, I'll phrase it like this: is like, if you buy up the dockyards one at a time, eventually you will get the whole port, or you can just drop the 48,000 right here and get everything, and they'll prioritize going from one side of the city to the other, so you'll start off with a dockyard when that's done, and then they'll just keep going across until the whole thing's done.
Oh, then yeah, might as well just get the port in that case.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, so who's down for doing the port in first?
Yar.
Hand raised.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so that's number one. We still have 52K available. What do we want to prioritize next?
Cardi wants a library.
I don't feel like that's the first necessity, especially considering we have to house all the people.
What's the library? Curdy actually has 20,000 gold from selling dragon parts. Curdy will buy himself a library, so he has full ownership of it. So this is Curdy's library.
Curdy's are these libraries.
If we're gonna have a port,
20,000.
We also
selling dragon parts.
Kind of.
We all have 20.
No, I think it's just from me selling all the parts from the dragon.
But I would say market and the inn, the tavern, for people who are traveling.
I have 2,000.
And the market's where we sell stuff, right?
Doesn't the port basically also house its own like selling place as well?
No, the port just takes things in and out. If there's individuals that could sell in there, but the marketplace is the exact specific trading location.
Okay. And so, just so I understand the time frame of building stuff, it's like queuing things. So if we select the port first, nothing is going to be built in parallel, and we will have to wait the month's worth of building until we get something else, correct?
So specifically, I'll say that because of the size of the project of the port, that anyone in town who could build stuff is going to be prioritizing the port, because that's a big effort. It's going to require a lot of money, because this is also the other limiting factor. It's not just money, it's how many people are in town to actually do the building.
Yeah, because like what I'm getting at is basically we need to both house the people that are currently on the Goldart clan bank side of the town and move them in Blue Harbor proper. And once we have that, making sure that we also have enough expansion slots, basically, for any new people we might want to bring in. So I feel like housing should be like the next priority, just so we can move everybody for winter. And from there, we can like prioritize trade and stuff like that. Like, would that be possible with the time frame we have to make like do the port first and in parallel do any sorts of housings, and then like
we do have the who when and who where tavern right now, and it's an inn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
so we
one of
have
the first things the party bought was a longhouse. So, well, I'll specifically a series of longhouses, so everyone has housing in the event that the winter comes before everything's done. But the specific thing is that they want proper housing in the city proper to get off the Golden Heartland.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I would say housing and then market.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Wouldn't
Because we will need the market if we're going to bring in port stuff. You know what I'm saying? To sell and trade.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But yeah, housing is very important because we also did get a bunch of new people when we got I don't even know if I know they're staying in different places right now, but they don't have proper housing, the people that we saved and brought them to Blue Harbor. The Cobalts and the
Verdant and also the handful of humans. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
They don't have housing.
Roughly how much housing would you say would we need just to house everyone that is currently in Blue Harbor and / like coming in?
Currently in Blue Harbor, a good 1 second, I need to do some division on that one. Let's see here.
I mean, also, are we just giving them the house, or are they gonna eventually?
No, we're not becoming landlords.
What do you
I
mean?
would-
It's not
for the
their house,
current
it's
population.
our house.
So the current population, there's only about approximately 3,000 people in the camp.
Okay.
You'll need approximately 300 houses.
Yeah, so it's going to take a while. So my idea is we build how many people can be fitted in a barrack?
The barracks are specifically for military.
Yes,
Also,
but can we
it's probably not any better than their current living situation.
Yeah, true.
That's just a waste of money.
Wouldn't it make more sense to focus on the port and then say a market so that we can start having the town generate its money and then slowly build the houses needed for people?
We should build a guild hall and an inn / tavern to bring in more people as well.
Okay.
So
Because the fact that the port itself is probably going to get finished around the winter, and by that point, they're going to have to spend the entire winter at the camp as opposed to the city.
So that's my gripe. Basically, we don't have any housing for the winter for everyone.
Right.
So, but even then, we don't have the capacity to build 300 house before the winter at the moment.
Right. But
Or
you
50
do have at least
1,000.
Mitria as a source of money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she is contributing a good chunk of change towards housing.
I'm gonna see how many houses
Well,
we
she
can build.
can
for what
she
we
can
have
build
left.
houses then too.
We can build 104 houses right now.
Okay, so let's set on 100 houses. How much money does that leave us?
100 houses
2,000.
would leave us $2,000. Yeah.
Okay, and is there anything useful that we can do? Because I don't think a 2K market is smart.
Curdy is invested in the market, so
yeah, but you just said you wanted to buy a library.
yeah. So
20,000.
Curdy bought a library with his own money, so he has full control and he can put all sorts of secret passages in it. But Curdy will overlook the market with both the deeds market.
Okay, because I can only put down 3K for the market.
I mean,
I can put down.
You don't have to buy everything right now.
Yeah.
I say you just get the port and some houses going.
Yeah, no, but I'm talking about my personal market.
Oh my god.
That's
my
going to
God.
be its own different thing.
That's a different thing? Okay.
Yeah, I did not include the black market in the list of the pricing specifically because rather than you sinking money into it being built up, you might have to do some quests and some elbow rubbing in order to get the guys who are just going to be coming in regardless under your sway.
Okay, so just using the current infrastructure and then like building something in parallel. Okay.
Okay, I have a proposition. We could start with some form of market. We need to do things that will generate money. That'll, bring people into the city. I still think market may not be the best way. Maybe something with like an inn and tavern, but we could also do an inn and tavern. I'd be willing. I have 2,200. I can put in 2,000, but mostly own the tavern.
Well, I mean, both of these, we're all part of both of these. So if we just use both of these monies, we still technically own the tavern. It's just a shared ownership.
But then I could own the tavern.
Okay, so
how much money? Actually, how much money does both of these have? Hold on.
We have 100,000.
That's aside from the Dragon Horde.
No, the Dragon Horde
100,000
was
from the Dragon Horde, and then I've put in your party cash inventory, which, again, the folder you guys should be able to see. I'm not sure how much of anything in the folder you can do anything beyond that.
I just have building costs.
Yeah, so far we want
My character sheet.
That's under journal. I'm talking about under items.
Yeah, I've got. I see the party cash. Also,
Okay.
Jerry, I put in the Cloak of Dragonflight into the chat.
Oh,
So that's
chat.
in the Foundry chat.
We have a lot more. We have a lot more money.
Oh, there it is.
I don't see it.
It's above my.
Oh,
it's above.
Yeah, I see it now.
Yeah.
Mom said you're a handsome boy.
Thanks. Dragon's Wrath. No, that's Dragon's Wrath. Cloak of Dragon Kind. Yeah, there it is. Okay.
Yeah, Dragon's Wrath is mine.
I'll need to make an item for it. Okay. So currently with the party gold, we have what?
The party goal does not include the 100K from the.
Yeah,
Okay, so we have
Oh, it does.
200K for party cash.
No.
No, it includes it. So we have 106,000. We just spent.
We have like 109.
Yeah, but there's 155 platinum in addition to that.
That's 1,500 gold. Platinum is just 10
So
times.
we bought
yeah.
the full. Did we buy the full port for 48,000?
Yes.
Minus 48,000. So we have 58,000 left.
Okay. Okay. So we did the port first. We said next we wanted the
100 houses, I think is what they said originally, unless we want to go marketplace and then spend the rest on housing.
No, we need to house people.
You can build 100 houses. You can start the market with 2,000 and build on it later, and then we do still have extra funds beyond that if we want to go. Or I would like to go in with just Curdy and myself and build the inn and tavern.
Again, I do want to preface this with the fact that at most you'd only be able to build like 2 projects at a time.
Yeah.
Well, we already have a tavern in a way. It's not ours per se, but it's for the
It's
town.
going to be ways away when everything in the city is built. So now we can have the primary tavern that we build the city around.
Okay.
Or we just give it to Ware's good faith.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But money!
It's fine. He's gonna generate revenue if he owns it anyway.
Yeah.
But wait, so just as a timeline perspective, if we set as the first 2 priority project the port and the 100 houses, will we be able to have the 100 houses done before the winter in parallel of the port or not?
If you prioritize the housing, however much money you put in towards the housing will be done by the winter for the people who are currently here.
Okay, but not the port.
Right.
Okay, so we either choose to have the port done first or the houses first. And
we get one dockyard built before the winter. And how many houses?
It's what we can afford right now is 100 if we do the port.
Wow.
And
Yeah.
the housing.
Well, I'm still saying we
100
could buy the
houses.
port or whatever, but if we can get at least one dockyard in, so
Oh,
people
if
can
we
start
did that,
using,
okay, hold on. Let me do
so people
that.
can start using it a little bit, while
How
also
about
building as
this?
many houses as possible.
How about this? During the 2 months, there are some people, some notable individuals who come to town. If you get introduced to these 3 parties, it might help you decide on what exactly you want to do. So the first party that actually comes is a pack of dwarves, as well as a few other individuals, but most notably dwarves, and they are coming from the more closely located city of Thigboulder. The party of Thigboldorians are led by a dwarf by the name of Timmet Bashfulson. He has heard about the strifes of the people in Blue Harbor. He has heard about the slain dragon, and during the process of the rest of the monsters being cleared out of the old city, he has arrived with a few warriors to help clear it out, as well as, most notably, craftsmen to help start building the place.
Okay.
So, Bashfulson is coming with able-bodied craftsmen, as well as some money of his own to help fund the rebuilding of Blue Harbor.
Okay. So, and he's coming with how many people?
He is coming with roughly 1,000 people.
So we need what, 10 house? So we need 100 houses to house them.
Approximately.
Yeah. So okay. So we do the 100 houses first. Hopefully, it'll be done by the time they arrive, and then we can focus full force on the
Dockyard.
dockyard.
How much 100 houses are going to cost us? 50,000 gold, which leaves us with about 8,000 gold left.
Well,
Yeah,
also
we
at
do.
the same time, like again, like the part of the main reason why the houses need to be built is to avoid problems with the Golden Heart clan, to make good faith that the people are leaving the city and that you are prioritizing them getting off their land.
Mm-hmm.
These guys are craftsmen. They are from Thigboulder, so they very clearly already have houses there. The Golden Heart clan is like, hey, if you guys just want to like live in the long houses while you're helping rebuild the city, that's fine, because after the city's rebuilt, we have faith that either you'll move into the city or head back to Thigboulder.
Okay. So, yeah.
We have already accounted for the
We have extra gold beyond the 100,000.
Okay, so if we do the houses first, that means we can house the Blue Harbor people for the winter, and then they can focus on building up the harbor, and then it's basically gonna be like the economy is gonna be
Can start up finally.
fulfilling like loop, and they'll be able to build their own houses with their own money.
Mhm.
Or will we still need to basically like put down the extra 100,000 gold to finish the other 200 houses required to house everybody?
Well, so the people from Thigboulder is like they'll be largely taking care of themselves. So if they need houses, they'll pay for it themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Under Bashfulson. So really, the only ones that you should really have to worry about is the settlers that were already there, and if you decide to bring in more people.
Yeah.
So if you decide to bring in more people, it's like, hey, there's jobs and opportunities here in Blue Harbor, but we need help rebuilding, and then you bring in 1,000 people to like help rebuild and then ideally settle there after the place is rebuilt. You'll have to pay for their housing. Alternatively, if it's like, hey, come here, build it, and then leave, you won't necessarily have to pay for their housing, but you will have to pay like a decent amount more for their like round trip.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, if we change our platinum pieces, wouldn't that be $1,550?
Yes, a platinum piece is 10 gold pieces.
What I thought. I was just saying if we decided if we had to pop that and change it into gold,
Mhm.
so that would leave us with 9,000 and almost 10,000 more.
We should leave some money in the bank a little bit.
I don't
Now,
wanna.
I still need to go over there and get see how much my money has accrued in since we had 2 months of downtime.
Can't take it out yet.
I know, right? I need to see.
I know, like 6 months.
I want to see how much I've accrued.
We do have like $5,000 in the bank.
So the second party that arrives is on a fleet of ships, and they're immediately recognized both on their style and the emblem on the sails themselves. It is the Church of Kabina.
Oh no.
Shit.
Mm-hmm. Yep, they arrive, and amongst the various robed individuals, all of them are wearing the robes and vestments of the church. Some of them not quite so fancy looking, I'd say, as an indication that these guys are more like they're acolytes. They're lower tier, I'd say, than
Missionaries.
what you would have seen from Dixie when she first arrived. Dixie, there is one individual there that you do recognize him, and he is the most heavily vested individual of the bunch. It is Paragon Lysander Aurelius. He is one of the highest ranking members of the church.
You're part of the Church of Kabana, aren't you, Charlie?
Yeah.
We leave this to you.
Paragon, everyone.
So, Charlie, how would you like to handle this?
I'm gonna say hey to Paragon and welcome everybody to the town.
Hey.
Hi.
I'd like a little bit more detail. Like, how do you say hi to him? Like, how do you welcome his like legion to the town?
As they're like walking out and whatnot, and they're walking towards us, I walk to him and I say like, hi, everybody, welcome to Blue Harbor. How is everything going with the church? Like try to shake hands.
So you're going around and you're shaking hands to the acolytes.
I'm welcome
All right.
everybody.
They are notably taken aback. They graciously like accept your handshakes and your greetings. They like after they get over the initial shock of like, oh my goodness, like Dixie Jolene is like acknowledging us, like, and they're like shaking your hands, and they're like, you can tell they're very noticeably happy, like they're meeting a celebrity who's just like talking to them. It's completely different from like how people reacted to you when you like before you first left for Blue Harbor.
And I'm up here like, what? Because I don't know.
Eventually, Lysander does take notice of you. It's like, Miss Jolene, Miss Jolene. Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. It's like, you are half the reason I'm here. So if you and I could just like speak in private or just off to the side a little bit.
Yeah, I go with the. Oh yes, let's have this conversation. It's nice to meet you again.
Likewise, it's very nice to meet you. Sorry, Lysander Aurelius. Pleasure. And he gives. May I call you Miss Dixie?
Yes, you may.
Thank you. You may feel free to call me Lysander if you prefer. First of all, let me start off with a sincere apology. We sent you out here completely by yourself as a lowly acolyte without hardly any support to take care of all this by yourself. Now, there might be some that try and spin it as, oh, you're a scout, you were supposed to take stock of what all was going here and report back to us. But obviously you weren't told any of that. You were sent here as a sign of good faith. It is a failing of the church, and I am partially responsible for that, and I am very sorry for that. I hope you can forgive me. Charlie, you there?
No.
Can you hear me?
I could not hear you.
Oh, I basically said, "Oh, it's okay. I was willing to help in any way I could."
Of course, and that, heavens knows, that must be why you've had such radiant growth to your abilities. Like, you were like a shining beacon when I was like going off the ship. I saw you and it's like, look at how she's coming out, helping other people, like being a bright flare for society, helping the community, boosting morale. This is exactly what we need in the church. So, silver lining, I guess, like, you were thrown to the wolves, essentially, but you've come out all the better for it, and I'm going to get to that in a second, but I'm very happy with your growth, and I hope to see you grow even further in this.
Oh, yes, sir, and it's so amazing that the church is out here, willing to help us, because we're trying so hard to make sure that Blue Harbor comes back to its beauty and its grace as it should.
Absolutely. We are here to help the city, the people, to regain everything back to this jewel on this portion of Trasm. But first, and if you'll excuse the formalities, and he straightens himself up, Acolyte Dixie Jolene, and like based on his man, you can tell like you're supposed to like take the proper position, like stand up straight and all that.
Yeah, I stand up straight and dust myself off. Yes, sir.
In recognition for both your contribution to the community, your personal growth, and your service to the church, you are now promoted. You have ascended to the rank of advisor. And with that one, he gives you a charm.
Oh, what charm does he give me?
So the charm you recognize as a beacon charm, and I will make that turn everyone into an observer for that in the items. Changes. So what a beacon charm does, when you activate this charm, you can cast either the Create Food and Water or Daylight spell. Alternatively, when a creature you can see within 30 feet of you is reduced to 0 hit points, you can use a reaction to have them drop to 0 hit points and to drop to 1 hit point instead. The charm vanishes after you activate it.
Thank you so much for this charm, and thank you for the accolades. I'm very appreciative.
You've earned both through your own merit. So, yes, with that one, well, I need to get back to organizing everything and setting up our own housing situation before we can get to aiding in the rebuilding process of the city. But I guess and as he's about to, like, bid you adieu, you hear some commotion from the camp itself. Like, some people are screaming like as if a monster's, like, attacking.
And, yeah, I'm gonna make sure we run over and see what's going on with the screaming.
And with that one, Lysander does run with you to see what the commotion is all about. When you get there, you see that a gargoyle has swooped into like the middle of the camp. The hobgoblins have surrounded it with their crossbows and spears. Mitria is like very calmly telling the captains to have them like stand back, and the captains are like shouting orders to like hold their fire. So Mitria, also completely forgot about this. Sorry, Yosa, but just remembered that your dwarf, if you so choose, would have been part of the contingent group that came in from Thegbolder.
Yeah.
So, this was me being scatterbrained because of all the stuff I'm trying to keep up with. So, if you want to like give a quick introduction of your character as we put the gargoyle on pause for a sec.
Yeah, no problem. So, yeah, you see like an average size, like 4.5 foot tall dwarf with absolutely no beard. He's completely got no beard, and he's still got hair, and he's standing there and he introduces himself. My name is Baldwin. I go by Baldwin Smoothchin. I don't keep a beard, and there's many reasons for it, but that's not important right now. You guys look like you're helping the people. Would you mind if I join you?
Nice to meet you, Baldwin. I'm Dixie Jolene. I shake your hand.
I likewise return the handshake. I'm
Connects the porcelain maiden, and I give you like I'll extend the slimy hand.
The ship hasn't even gone off for a voyage yet. You can't say you're the captain if nothing.
I've been nobly titled for months.
Be eh?
What a lively party.
The name is Kurtian. The bird is Siddiqui. He's got
Are you there? Yeah, Coco's muted.
Yeah, sorry. I was going to introduce myself. I just saw that Jerry, Banana Bird was like not done yet. But yeah, and I assume Jerry is like around, probably taking care of Jazz. And if he sees the commotion, like waves from afar.
So, yeah, with that one, Baldwin would have probably helped out with the crew with like any heavy lifting, like taking out some minor monster habitations in the old city. So you guys actually would have been hanging around for like the past month or so. Fast forwarding back to the present, we'll say. Yep, if you prefer, I can actually make that your character token.
Oh, that is perfect. Also cloaky curse, given that it's a dwarf.
Yeah, I was about to say that
was much worse. Hold on.
That looks like a picture out of a questionable video.
Hold on.
Also, once we deal with like the the
Gargoyle
and the church guy like turns around for me, I'm gonna point at him.
Gotcha. Thank you for noting that. Okay, so as the party goes and they see the gargoyle, they see the situation with Mitria and the hobgoblins. Mitria is about to take a step forward when she notices the party of it's your lot. Terribly sorry. Would you mind if I escort this gargoyle to your domicile and we can all have a brief conversation with it?
Oh yes, Miss Mitria. Yes, I'm in agreement with that.
Very good. And with that one, she'll like go over and like take the gargoyle by the arm. It seems a little bit more like bestial in intelligence, but like it's regarding her and it's like following her lead to your domicile. And Lysander's like, well, I suppose that is Mitria Delmaneve. That's quite a celebrity. I've heard stories about her. This, I suppose, is fitting in with the legend. I hope we're not going to have a half gargoyle child running around. Sorry, you didn't hear that. So yeah, with that one, Lysander will excuse himself back to the other dealings. And Charlie, you said that you're going to point at Lysander?
Yeah, as soon as he turns his back where he can't see me pointing.
Okay. Yep. As soon as you do, as soon as he turns around, you like do a subtle little point at him, and again, as with every other time when you point with the ring, time freezes around you, and you hear that distinctive voice in your head: Lysander Aurelius, human, legendary priest, 10th level cleric. What do you get when you cross a televangelist and a pop star? You're looking at him. This guy's got charisma out his wazoo. Just ask his harem of fangirls. Sorry, personal assistants. Just to give himself 2 days of rest every 10 day. Lysander came from humble beginnings and rapidly climbed the ranks to become the youngest paragon in the church's history by exemplifying the tenets of the faith. Of course, he wouldn't be exemplifying them very much if his ambitions stopped there. He's got money, power, above average ability scores, and an army of acolytes willing to tear themselves apart for him. Plus, have you seen his abs? Wow.
What?
Ah,
That's all it gave us?
What else did you want to know?
Oh no, the ring. It's got the hots for him.
What's his plan?
He's a very good-looking guy.
The ring is awesome.
oh, what a weird wing. What a weird ring.
Yeah, it
Wing?
just gives a basic description, Yusuf. It's not going to give you like every single thing, you know?
I get that. It's got personality.
It certainly does. Much the same as when she identified the ring, rather than the classic knowledge just magically being imparted into your mind about what it is. The ring described it itself in a very similar manner.
Yeah, the ring is hilarious. I love the ring. Me and the ring are besties.
For Yosa, for your benefit, when she first got the ring and she tried to identify the ring, time froze and the voice popped in her head again. Ring of the Observant One. Artifact. The fact that this ring has manifested means someone screwed up. As in, attracted the attention of something even the craziest doomsday cults wouldn't call upon. With this ring, all you have to do is point at a creature or object and gain some colorful insight onto your target. Hopefully it will shine some light on a few of the world's mysteries. Whether or not you have the wisdom to make use of it is another question. Warning! It's rude to point.
I love the ring.
Alright. So with this one, I assume the party all goes into the headquarters with Mitria to discuss things with this gargoyle?
Yeah.
Alright. Any questions for Mitria along the way, or...?
Dixie would like to ask Mitria, do you know where this gargoyle came from?
It is wearing the emblem of the House of Velchek, so I'm assuming it would be from Osterhelm.
Thank you, Miss Mitra, also for helping us with the situation.
No, not at all. I'm sure this thing was likely sent for me, if not also you. So, in full candid honesty, I'd rather not have its claws tear up my carpet, is what it is.
No, so you're telling it's going to tear up our carpet, great.
I'm sorry, last I checked you didn't have carpet installed.
Yeah, we don't have carpet.
I mean, we may have to get the floors refurnished a little, but it'll be okay.
Wait, do you have carpet in your room?
Of course.
You guys don't?
Curdy.
Huh.
No?
No. I mean, you'll get slime in your carpet.
Yeah, it's maybe for a good reason. Still on carpet.
Alright. So, once they got there, the gargoyle actually coughs up a relatively small glass orb, and Nature says, well, I do find this rather unpleasant, but if you're sacrificing your floor, I suppose I can sacrifice my, And then she places her hand on the orb, and you can see, like, black veins etching across her hand, and a voice emanates from the orb. Greetings, Mitria. It's been a long time since we've had the chance to communicate. And she explains that she's not alone, that she is surrounded by the proprietors of Bofades Incorporated, a band of adventurers that she describes you as. Ah, band of adventurers. I might have a job for you, but in the meantime I was hoping to discuss the rebuilding of Blue Harbor Port with Miss Mitria Delmaniv, unless, of course, you happen to be involved with that as yourselves.
Well, it is part of the plan at the moment, so... And we did just acquire enough funds to start the project.
Interesting. Forgive me, I have not introduced myself. I am Lord Mikhail Velchek of Osterhelm.
Nice to meet you. Hi, I'm Dixie.
Gentlemen,
Dixie, Yosa, because you two are natives, I would like for you to post in the chat your passive history score.
Passive history score?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so basically, like, when you look at history on your skills, right? Just, like, write down what it says.
Yeah, 10 plus your bonus.
Alright.
So mine would just be 10, because I don't have anything in history.
Mine's 9.
Okay. So, yeah, neither of you would recognize the name of Lord Velchek. Well, if you're the ones who are planning on rebuilding, I came with a request to close your ports to Shalgal.
Who that again? I forgot. Sorry.
Shalgal is the nation that takes up like most of the eastern side of the continent. It's the land ruled by the genies.
Ah, these. Okay.
Mhm.
And is that supposed to be an indefinite policy, or?
For as long as the genies rule the land, for as long as my land of Osterhelm is at war with them, certainly.
Okay, but you are aware that no matter what, this policy would, in the long run, cost the operational revenue of the harbor. Are you willing to at least help with compensating any of that loss?
To the best of my abilities, I can offer information. I'm able to provide workers, perhaps. There's only so much money I can offer up. Osterhelm is a very small country in comparison. I can see if, and at that point, Mitra will butt in and say that as opposed to cutting it off, she can largely jack up the prices for Shalgal to do business in Blue Harbor, assured that the genius can afford it, which Valchek seems to be okay with.
Yeah, okay, that sounds like a decent solution to the issue.
Additionally, she does say that if this is the case, then if he has job offers for both of these, that he should probably discuss it with the party.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any private matters you need to deal with this gentleman, Dimitri?
Unless he has anything to deal with me on, not personally, but if he has jobs for adventurers, that's outside of my wheelhouse as a humble representative of the Merchants Guild. But I shall continue offering up my essence as a conduit for the orb to work.
If it's not too taxing of you and we can at least get the information of what is requested, that would be great.
She gives you a nod, and Valchek continues, is like, yes, if you could see fit to make your way to Osterhelm, I do have jobs for you there. In exchange for taking care of a certain problem, I can see to sending some workers out there free of cost. Specifically, a large cast of skeletons with a few necromancers to make sure that they are kept in check.
Okay, that would be good workforce that might expedite the process.
Very good. We can discuss things further when you arrive.
Sure thing. Out of the game, how long does it take for the party to travel there by normal means?
Well, either you can circumnavigate Trasm, because it is on the other side of the Merlin Mountains. So, either you travel through those very dangerous mountains, which will take about a month and a half, or for about 2 months it'll take you to like sail along the southern end of the coast, and then travel by foot northwards, or it'll take about 3 months to go all the way around Trasm and like end up on the other side.
To the mountains. Just saying.
So I guess boat adventure it is.
We could go through the mountains. That would be trickier, but it would be quicker.
Yeah, but if we can bring back the hordes of undeads in the boat's cargo hold, then that might be more efficient. Because at least we don't need to keep like necromancers active for the entire trudge of the way back. Whereas if we just put them in the cargo hold, they don't need to be animated, and we can just like have piles of bones and boxes transported back to Blue Harbor.
And you're not worried that people are gonna freak over necromancers.
I mean, it's free workforce. Jerry doesn't see what the problem is with it.
And go see that dude. I really want to point at him too, just for future reference.
Oh, Valchek?
There's a reason why. He's got all those necromancers and all that, and Horde of Undead. It makes me think he might have had something to do with the other Horde of Undead.
He sounds like Dracula.
Yeah.
This is a trap, boys.
While you guys are discussing things, as Mitra is like shaking off her hand, like the getting the black veins off of her, like Lobo does raise up the question. Lady Delmony, if I've been meaning to ask, that's a peculiar orb, allowing near instant transmission of communications. I was wondering where that thing might have been made. To which she explains that it was made and is originally from Osterhelm.
Which is a land.
We didn't have the orb at all.
I seem to recall someone having a certain magic item that deals with items that come from certain specific locations, but my memory's a bit fuzzy.
Could I have pointed at the orb?
I don't think it's me.
I know it's not me. I don't think.
Unless I know about it because of Jerry.
Wait, do I have something about it? I have. What are my skills?
What was the item that was replacing the Clyde?
We undid that, didn't we?
I pointed at the orb. It's an object.
You said that you'd be perfectly fine passing that helmet off to someone else, but you still have it.
Oh, the teleportation one?
Yep.
Yeah. How would that tell us about orbs that come from different places?
Or just teleport
It is
there.
an orb from Osterhelm. So if you have the object from Osterhelm, you can instantly teleport there.
Oh, yeah, we can teleport there. I thought they're asking like about the fancy. Oh, okay, I get the hint now. Okay.
But
Yeah. By the way, does anyone have an attunement slot available?
I have one.
Two?
I think I have one left.
I just can't wear two helmets.
The
Also, thanks, Clyde.
I mean,
Where is it?
Please make a wisdom check.
I'm not
The Bloodwell Vial is attunement, and so is the Elven Chain.
Check or save it though.
I have attunement slots for it. If
Sorry,
you
what was that?
Requires attunement through sorcerer, but the Elven Chain does not require attunement, correct?
Alright, you make it. Elven Chain should not require attunement, no.
Okay, then I have two. I have one slot available for attunement.
Does the Ring of Protection cause for it?
The Ring of the
No.
Observant one does not require attunement.
Okay, so I still have two, I think. Because the Amulet of Vout takes one of mine. I know for sure.
Congratulations, Charlie.
You are
Actually-
now the party bus.
Actually, hold on. Do you want to buy this helmet off of me? How much money do you have?
You know what? You want to know why I have
You'll work it
none?
off. You'll work it off selling cookies later. Here you go. You're the proud owner of this helmet teleportation.
You want to
For
know
now.
why I have none? Because I used it to save your asses last time. All my gold. I used it for those. What is those?
Cliff of Warding.
Yeah.
Mm.
And so I'm broke, bitch.
Yeah, I will. At the moment, just leave it you with the helmet teleportation because I can't wear both.
Would it affect Yusuf's character? There's a possibility. I mean, but we got to do wisdom. Do we have
No,
to
I have to do wisdom saves for Clyde. That's all.
Oh, okay. So, what about Yusuf's character? I don't think he has anything attuned. Do you?
I have one thing attuned. I have 2 slots.
See, yeah, but like character-wise too, he's new.
It would make sense.
My character
for-
wouldn't trust him enough yet. This is like the holy grail of my items, the best thing I have right now.
Yeah, because I would give it back, and Dixie.
Yeah, Dixie's trustworthy. So
It's great. They fucked up D&D Beyond.
Okay, so basically, Dixie would ask to see the
Again.
orb to look at it, and so that she can get the for the
you will
help.
need that object when you cast the spell.
Yeah, I would ask Mitra, could I have the orb so that I could teleport there?
She looks to the gargoyle and she says, I don't think he's willing to part with it, but you might be willing to just place your hand on it.
So I would have to use it, teleport there once, and then come back, right?
Or no, you might be able to see the area when you touch it or something.
If you have an object from the location, you have a higher chance of just going there. So touch the orb and then use the helm of teleportation.
Go there and come back. Yeah, that way I'd have because
Or
once
you can
have,
just
or
teleport the
just
entire
take
party there
all
right
of us.
now.
yeah, we could teleport there right now.
Yes.
I want to go.
Oh, is this the thing that you said you were gonna do, Eric?
Hmm?
Is this the thing that you said you were gonna do yesterday?
The colony?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay. Oh yeah, let's go.
All right.
Just to
so
keep that
with
moving
this-
along.
Yeah, so with this, the party is free to teleport there through the ease of the orb that the gargoyle is holding. But before we go there, just any last minute business in Blue Harbor. Now that you know about all the parties that are in the town looking to rebuild the city, you can plan around that. Also, in case anyone wanted to make a trip near Githa's, because I think I heard several people say that they wanted to do that.
Screw Githa.
I forgot
Really
why
need to
I
cut her off.
wanted to
Yeah, I was. We were talking about the other day, and I was talking about possibly giving Githa some of my blood for a
No.
for a favor.
No.
Oh,
No.
God.
I know that Jay wanted to exchange his favor.
Yeah.
Not ready
It
for
probably
my
would have
favor
happened
yet, so
sometime during the
I'm
month or two.
I'm still debating my
Okay,
favor.
we can still go over that
Dixie,
right
stay
now.
away.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Curdy's going to go and exchange
I've
his favor.
come to bargain.
Yeah. So Curdy's going to go and exchange his favor for the blood. Is that anyone want to go with him?
Favor for the blood of what?
Dixie
My blood.
Dixie will go with him because this will give her an opportunity to learn about the favor, if that makes sense. That way, if she decides to do her favor in the future.
All right.
What's this? What is this favor thing?
With the light of the information we got, can we assume that we can start the construction of the harbor right now? And then when we come back with the hordes of undead, we can use these to build the houses for basically keep on pumping housing building until we reach the amount that we need, since I assume they can work nonstop.
Yes, the hordes of the undead workers are not skilled laborers. They are there to do the unskilled part, like hauling things from one location to another, mindless hammering. They do work around the clock, but they aren't skilled, so it does even out to basically being another unit of workers.
Okay. Then yeah, we can, before we say anything, we just say start the construction of the full harbor, but also set aside the money for set aside the material, for starting housing construction.
Okay, so your priority is the port.
I assume with the hordes of undead, we can finish both of them before winter, correct?
You don't know how long it's going to take the undead to get there.
Also, we don't need to do anything with the port. Right now, that'll slow down the Church of Cabana.
Yeah, true. Okay, so I
Maybe
guess
focus on housing first,
Yeah, let's focus on housing first and screw the church.
and get maybe a market as well if we can.
Shouldn't we do at least a dockyard?
Yeah, let's do at least the
The
dockyard.
Church of Gabbana. We don't
Yeah,
want
but
them
at least
in.
there's something
I
to
don't know
load
much
and
about
unload stuff from
I
the
don't
ship.
trust it.
Neither do I, but they sound very fishy. They're coming in here like
I'd say we get the housing done and we get a good market, like a really good market. That way, when we get the port or dockyard finished, we already have the ability to trade and make money that way.
let's start with houses, and I think we can just keep figuring this out as time goes. Start with
And
houses.
houses are smaller projects, so we can basically like halt them at any time and enter another project in between, and then start again later. So
Yeah, we can. We don't have to pick all this right now. I think is what Eric was trying to say earlier too.
Yeah, maybe just start with getting housing done.
yeah.
But you guys can do what you want to do with Gita before we leave. I have 2 people I'll talk to before we leave as well, I guess.
That's why I was saying, like, it would. The reason Dixie would. Because above game, Dixie doesn't know about the blood things, right? But if she goes with Curdy, maybe that would be a chance for Gita to say something to Dixie about it. That way she would know in the future if she decided. See, she doesn't know. She's just going with Curdy because, you know, she just is. or no, I want to point it. I want to go see Romula too.
Oh yeah, see how Romula is doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that's ever gonna change.
So I'm like stuck between that. Because would Jerry ever tell Dixie about the possibility of the blood thing or no?
I assume that if Dixie ever try to confront Jerry about what's going on there, he's mainly gonna make Githa sound like a good advisor in general, plus having some like magical perks. And if Dixie like asks what types of perks, then yes, he would go for the explain like the feather thing.
Didn't you take your wings?
Yeah.
Next thing you know, I point at Jerry.
Sounds like a terrible
No.
advisor.
I'm like, Jerry, I don't know. No, I'm just kidding. I'm messing with Jerry. But yeah, like no, so I wanna go check on Romula and the goblin. The hobgoblin.
Yeah, the
Okay.
Hobgoblin General may be a good trip to do before we leave.
All right. The thing is, like, General Cognac, he's been like relegated to the barracks. You have not seen him at all in the months that you've spent in Blue Harbor. Romula, of course, you've seen around enough. You can easily point to her at any point.
Oh, okay.
So
I just point to her before we even go to Githa.
yes,
Oh, okay. So I could point to her and go to Githa.
yes. You point to her, then Curdy and Charlie go to Githa. Coco, does Jerry want to go too?
Sure.
All right. So first off, Romula the Warborn, Hobgoblin Annihilator. When a Hobgoblin is born at camp while the main force is in the middle of a battle, that child is called a Warborn and is considered a good omen by the Hobgoblins. Special attention is paid to these grunts during their formative years to see if there's any further blessings of Maglubiet, the god of tyranny. Romula excelled in CQC, but her magical aptitude saw her taken into the School of Devastation, the Hobgoblin version of war magic. Good call, because she blasted through her competition and became an Annihilator, the top tier of Devastators. While Devastators are of any rank are typically shock troops. While Devastators of any rank are typically shock troops, she was given the role of captain just before her flag was sent to take Salamander Port, a port the Hobgoblin nation of Bluejean gained during her birth, but had since lost. Of course she took that port, and she got a magic axe and a salamander tattoo out of it. Legends say that this integral port shall never again fall from Hobgoblin hands for as long as Romula the Warborn breathes. As long as her people continue testing the limits of her abilities, this soldier has the weight of the world on her shoulders. Which might explain how this muscle mommy got them gains. You didn't hear from me, but she keeps a stuffed bunny under her pillow. Last guy who found out about this was found drowned in the latrines.
Oh no.
What a way to go. Absolute legend of a way to go.
But now Dixie knows.
Mm-hmm.
Because I love my Romulan. I'm not gonna make fun of her because of her.
Yeah, can we get that pinned?
I totally could buy her a new teddy bear though.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking as well.
Oh no! Oh no!
No! Oh no! No!
Teddy
No!
bear's like,
No!
Who do you know? Dixie's not gonna survive.
If anything can pull it
put
up,
it
I
in a
feel like it could be
basket
Dixie.
full of flowers and food and all other things, you know, and just say I wanted to give her something nice.
Mm-hmm.
See, I don't even have to act like I know she likes teddy bears. I could just give it with flowers, and it's got like little trinkets and got candy.
Okay, that might work.
Yeah. If anybody can pull it up, it's
like
Dixie.
it's like a gift basket. It's just
Yeah, it's a
nice.
Dixie. Yeah.
She won't even know that I know.
I mean, you don't think it's a little weird to give a hobgoblin a teddy bear?
Well, I mean,
Especially,
see, it could have it has a little teddy bear in it, and it has like flowers in the basket and little like food trinkets and different kinds of like meats. Just because
It
I want to
really-
say thank you to her for all that she's done for Blue Harbor. It's a thank you basket.
It really isn't weird for this party, and Romeo wouldn't be surprised, given that she helped us bring back souvenirs from New Patch that we invented.
It
Oh,
probably
boy.
also
New patch
would
knives.
be weird coming from Dixie because she likes to give things to people anyway. And with it having a bunch of different things, that's just one thing in the basket. It's not just like I'm just gifting her a teddy bear. Then she would know I know, right? It's a bunch of other little things to go with it.
To add to that point, there's just around like occasionally a few people that are wearing the same shirt that I'll just say I heart New Patch.
oh God.
That was Gia.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Yes?
The souvenirs.
What about it?
No, we just say that now canonically there's gonna be random people with a shirt saying I love New Patch Romeo.
That's a souvenir.
Mm-hmm. The souvenir day.
So yeah, no, it really wouldn't be weird.
All right. So for the party that goes out to see Githa, Curdy, Dixie, and Jerry, little benefit for you guys: you don't have to spend an entire day making the round trip. She has moved back into her old home in the old city.
Ooh.
No.
The primary entrance that you know about that is reliable is at the Pennywise boat rentals, so you're free to go through that method. Once you go inside, the place previously looked like just a sea-washed cave with like barnacles and starfish all over the place. This time it looks what Jerry recognizes as her old home back in Razorback, except bigger and more affluent, but still off in some ways. Like you have the golden fixtures, but they seem like asymmetrical and just random in their like reachings and their curves, and some of them are a bit more angular. Some of them have like a bit of a cobweb structure to it, and some of them it's like I don't know if those are actual cobwebs or if those are like just like a bit of gold stretched across that's supposed to be cobwebs. Everything has this like thin layer of dust across it. Ah, Jerry, welcome back. Oh, and you've brought guests. Typically, it's polite to knock, but you know my door's always open for you and your friends.
I like the new house.
Thank you, I do too. It's nice to be back in the city again. It'll be even nicer once everyone's back and running across the streets, the little children scattering across the cobblestones.
Agree. Looks
So,
good,
to what-
Githa.
Yes. So to what do I owe the pleasure of your visit?
The main purpose is I would like to call in my favor.
Oh yes, in exchange for the blood. What is it?
It is a favor of information. I have a feeling you might know where the Tome of Necromancy is.
I know of a number of tomes of necromancy. Is there any in particular? I doubt you're looking for the Book of Vile Darkness.
Where is that?
One sec.
And that's where Dixie.
No, okay. Vile Darkness is the artifact.
Yeah. You're specifically looking for the Librum of Souls and Flesh.
Yes.
Right.
No, not the Violent Darkness. That is a piece of shit. No, the Librum of Souls and Flesh.
Hmm. It's a bit pricey for the blood vial. I will ask for just a teeny tiny little bit more. A signature on a contract of insurance is all.
Is all my mess.
I'm gonna make an insight check to see if she's just trying to extort me with more blood.
Alright, yeah, you can make an insight check.
Meanwhile, Dixie's over there just looking so lost and confused.
17.
Okay, so alright, legalese, your experience with the local legal system has given you firm knowledge of the ins and outs of that system. Even when the law is not on your side, you can use complex terms like X injury adjustment, blah blah blah, and blah 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 to frighten people into thinking you know what you're talking about. With common folks who don't know any better, you might be able to intimidate or deceive to get favors or special treatment. So, with D17, she is not asking for more blood. She is asking for you to sign a contract that is, that as she's referring to, is a little bit of insurance.
Hand over the contract to see. Let me read it before I sign it.
Please do.
And
All right.
Huh?
Or
Dixie's just lost. Like, what?
So this contract is actually written in pretty simple, plain common. It's basically saying that you cannot get mad at her whatever she does with the blood vial. You cannot get mad at her if she sells it and then someone else happens to use it. That winds up in any way inconveniencing you later.
Fair
Very
enough. Yeah.
Oh no.
No, this is what I bargained for when I gave you the blood. Whatever.
And he'll sign it.
Excellent. Just to make sure that we stay friends. I'm not responsible for whatever happens after someone takes something I've given them. So I just want to make sure I don't make enemies of an adventuring group. So you know what you're getting into. That's all settled. And with that one, she takes it, slips it away, and then right next to where she slipped the contract in, she pulls out a black scroll and she hands it to you.
Hey, thank you for the business, Gita.
Thank you.
He'll open the scroll.
You immediately recognize from the black etchings that this is a location in the Shadowfell.
Oh boy.
And Dixie just
Time to go back.
to get
Yep.
What just happened? Cause she's just like, what just happened? I'm confused.
Oh, just a simple little business exchange, dearie. Did you have anything you might be interested in?
Not at this moment, but maybe in the future.
Of course. Always happy to help.
Thank you, Miss Githa.
And with that one, she'll go back to her chair.
Dixie's over here just afraid but doesn't know what to do. It's quietly thinking.
Dixie is fine. You're just trading, but on a different level than with gold and goods.
Does Dixie want to try pointing at Githa?
Yes.
Alright. As Githa turns around and starts walking back to her seat, you point at her. Time stops. The voice recites, "Githa Beetleteeth, city hag. Not content to live out on the fringes of society like other hags, a glassy-eyed young, quote-unquote, Githa wanted to make it in the big city, surrounded by potential customers, victims, and the downtrodden looking to climb the social ladder. Whoops, tautology. A firm believer in the philosophy of harmonious predation, Githa has found her niche in the world which allows her to do what makes her a hag without painting a target on her back for adventurers. Other hags feed on general misery. Githa feeds on ambition. Metaphorically. There's probably some other monster out there that literally feeds on ambition. If you're someone with boundless ambition, Githa's your girl. If you want to keep climbing that ladder, Githa will keep adding rungs. But be warned, if you find contentment, you'll also find yourself without a ladder.
Yeah, there's the two people dealing with her actively.
After you get that description, time resumes. Githa stops in her her gate back to her chair. She turns her head slightly without actually looking at Dixie. It's rude to point, dear. Before getting back to her chair.
I'm over here looking like, she can't be. She's gonna figure it out as me because I look so guilty.
Yeah.
Oh, she already knows it's you.
Yeah, she knows I have that ring too. Then I knew she was gonna figure it out because of her, passive perception and stuff.
Oh, you can roll insight to see if she knows about the ring.
Okay, oh yeah, I'd like to do that. Let me see. Insight. Normal. 19.
You can tell from the direction that she pointed that there's a reflective surface off to the side, so she saw you pointing at her.
Oh. I'm sorry for pointing. I was just waving my hand. I didn't mean to.
Make a deception check.
Yeah, now you're just making it worse.
Yikes. Digging your own grave.
Yep, pretty
Yep.
much.
This party is an expert at digging their own graves.
What's deception again? Where's it at?
I
Oh,
think
there it
it
is.
is.
Charisma.
I was looking
Oh,
for it.
okay.
Oh,
Okay.
I suck.
Clearly not one.
At that point, like, she starts looking at waving your hands as you're like explaining this to her. She takes special notice of the hand that has the ring on it. Of course you were, dear.
Now she knows.
Yeah. Now she knows. Oops. Oops, my bad. I don't say that out loud, but that's what I'm thinking above game.
All right. So with that one, Curdy now has a map to the location of the book. Dixie's just exchanged information with Githa, whether she meant to or not.
Mm-hmm.
Jerry's just there with his standing around looking pretty.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. Would Githa have any use for black dragon scales?
Probably.
Alright.
Dragon parts are pretty valuable.
But are they wing value? I don't think they're probably Jerry wing valuable.
I mean, unless you have enough dragon scales to upscale 2 lives, I don't think so.
I mean, you can try.
Yeah, nothing is stopping you from trying.
Yeah. Because I have the bones, I got the horns, I got the scales, and I got the teeth. So I've got a decent amount of black dragon parts. I want to keep the blood because you can make healing health potions out of them. Oh shit!
Yeah, it depends on how much of those you're willing to give her, I guess.
Yeah. I think the bones you just sell. Let me. Or you can make weapons out of the bones, and you can make. So I made the Dragon's Wrath. I made the Cloak of Dragonflight. So I make scale mail. I don't really need Dragon Wand. Yeah. Githa. Dragon parts are quite useful in your line of work, and I happen to have a few. How much would you need to perhaps reacquaint my companion here back with his wings?
Well, quite a bit to take up his debt by proxy. This was an exchange by him and myself. A fair trade, I think.
My 4 wings, pretty good fare. Well, I mean, I have all sorts of parts. I have bones, I have horns, I have scales, I have teeth.
And how much of those parts would you be willing to give up in exchange for a small pair of wings such as his?
Well, I mean, you are quite the amazing magic woman. I'm sure you can do plenty with all these parts. So, I mean, I'm willing to give up the bones and the horns and the teeth. That is, you can do a lot with the bones of a dead dragon. I get a black dragon.
I certainly could.
And it's because we're friends I can throw in the chained soul of a race.
Really? So, above game, like, exactly what are you offering her in exchange for the wings?
So I've got a set of bones worth 750 that can make dragon bone weapons. I've got the dragon horn, and then a large bag of dragon scales.
Okay, so you're offering the scales, the horn,
And the teeth.
And the teeth.
And I've got a chain soul that we got from the race that we fought back then, way back then.
All right. And you're willing to part with all of that just to get his wings back.
I mean, I am not one for much evil magic. I mean, I already made him the cloak, but I always like a good cloak of life. So, I have a feeling if we want to continue this positive relationship, I mean, since it is a favor of good faith and being my debts, I think it would be a positive trade. I think it is actually beneficial to you.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh boy. Persuasion. Hey, 20! 17 plus 3.
He sighs. Well, that is quite a lot. It's a bit boring as for what I had in mind, but very well. I'll take the exchange. And yep, as you're in the process of like offloading your stuff into her presence, Jerry, your cloak, you wind up getting pulled up to the ceiling by the cloak. It's basically lynching you as you feel something now. You've had this very familiar pain of your wings getting ripped out. That pain returns, except it's happening, strangely enough, in reverse.
Oh shit. So I'm like feeling the end of the pain and then it's slowly fading away until it's back?
Yes, it is coming back as something is being knitted into your back as the cloak, the black dragon cloak that was around your neck is holding you up and it is slowly tightening and it is tightening and then it snaps and then you fall to the ground.
Okay, because I'm not used to the weight anymore.
Yeah, you fall to the ground. You're coughing up because you just basically had the wind strangled out of you. You do feel a familiar heft on your back. And as you look at your wings, they're a different color. They still have the outline of red, but now they also have the filling of black. So you not only have your wings back, but your wings now have the permanent effect of the black dragon cloak, no longer requiring attunement.
Oh,
so like a permanent boost of 60 feet of flight instead of 30?
You get the whole kit and caboodle.
Does not. Oh, guess there's twice the top 60 right now.
Oh, plus the resistance to damage can respond to a dragon, so I also get permanent acid resistance. Holy shit.
Poison.
No, acid, black dragons was acid, green dragons is poison.
Well, thanks, Gertie. That's
not right. Let's go.
Okay, but does that mean the cloak gets dissolved into the back as well? Or is the cloak just a mundane item now?
The cloak is gone. It has been essentially fused into your wings.
Okay. Okay, so wings of
Yeah, you have wings of dragonflight now.
Jesus.
So, is there anything else?
That's all I can think of. Pleasure doing business as always, Geetha.
Likewise, I expect great things from your little party in the future. Alright. So, is there anything else that anyone wanted to do in Blue Harbor?
Yes. I would like to speak to Bee and Twig before we leave, my best friends.
Okay.
And to do so, I'm going to go to the tavern. Because I know what Twig does.
You know what about Twig?
I'm going to. I need to speak to both of them. I'm going to go to the tavern to speak to. Start with Bee.
Okay.
Half imagining that Twig will already be there.
Alright, yeah, you go to the tavern. Twig is not there.
He must be busy. Okay. Burst is the door. Bee!
Oh, X. Hey, it's you're early for the lunch rush, I guess. But what can I do to help you?
Oh, we're about to leave. We're gonna go see like this vampire necromancer thing, and we're gonna get like extra workers for the town. He has some jobs for us. I just wanted to stop in and say hi.
Oh, well, thank you. I'll be sure to swing by afterwards. And you can share the stories of your adventure after you get back.
So you see those ships in the water, by the way?
Hmm?
You see all those ships in the water?
Yes.
They seem a little fishy. Could I? Not to make a joke, seas and stuff, but I don't trust them. Can you keep an eye on those people? Make sure that they don't set up in the wrong ways here in town.
Oh, the churchgoers?
Yeah.
Sure. I'll keep an eye on them.
Yeah. Just you know your stuff. I trust you.
Okay.
Okay, that's all. Bye.
All right. She waves you off, and I guess next you go and hunt down Twig.
Yeah, it'll be pretty much the same conversation. Just, hey, Twig, I need to keep an eye on these guys.
All right. Twig will give you a thumbs up on that one.
Because the two people I trust to absolutely be able to do so, the dragon and Twig.
Let's see here. So next, if there's nothing else that anybody wants to do in Blue Harbor, you guys can pop back to the gargoyle real quick.
Yeah.
Use the helm of teleportation. Yep.
Yo, so what's your strength?
What's my strength score? 20.
Okay.
Damn.
Sorry, I'm just looking through the magic items I can make, and I have gauntlets of ogre. I got ogre hands, so I could have made gauntlets of ogre power.
Isn't that
But
that
if you're
your
already at
strength
20,
like 19?
yeah, makes your strength 19.
Do you have anything that can boost charisma? Or saving throws?
Or intelligence? My intelligence is
Doesn't
I
look
wanted something
like
that
it.
can boost intelligence.
Yeah, well, it's kind of cursed. Oh, can I say I kept one dragon scale from Githa because I need it for Evolve Familiar.
Sure.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, if you have anything that increases saving throws or charisma, I will absolutely take that.
Doesn't look like it. At least from not the monster parts I have now.
That's fine.
Okay.
Alright,
So,
sorry, we can go.
Yep. Yeah. So just a real quick on rundown, so I can close the tab. The Curdy's specifically paying for the library. I'm sure you subtracted the gold for that already.
Yes, I did.
All right. And the party has subtracted the gold necessary to build one dockyard.
We can do that. Yeah.
I assume that you wanted to build one dockyard.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, 8K, so that's what?
Okay, so then let's do that. One dockyard, market, and 100 houses for now.
Okay, 100 houses.
And
That would
market,
be
guys?
With the 8K. 8 point
We'll have
whatever.
more money
K.
than that.
Well, for the houses is 50K so we'll have
Market's
42,000
5,
left.
right?
Oh no, we'll have 32,000 left.
Is that including the extra 9,000 over
Oh.
9,000?
No.
No, if we do the 8K for the dockyard and the 50K for the houses, we have 48K left in gold. So we can do like 40 later for the rest of the dockyard to make it an actual port.
We slowly built it up. We can also build the market then in full.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, for now we put down the money for the houses and the dockyard. We'll see the rest when we come back.
Okay. Do you plan on owning either of the houses or the dockyard, or are they being left independent for the city?
I assume the houses would be owned by the people who live in it, but the port is going to be owned by both of these.
Okay. Just a little something I need to keep stock of for my notes.
And we'll give the porcelain maiden the crown slot.
Okay. So, with that one, the party is free to teleport to Osterhelm. Well, Osterhelm, excuse me.
Sorry.
Once you do, the party immediately appears in what looks to be a wizard's domicile. As you look around at the arcane scatterings of a relatively disorganized wizard, Dixie, with your heightened perception, as well as Curdy, thanks to Siddiqui, you do notice an older gnome look up from his studies. Ah, just teleport in here, why don't you? Not even a how do you do, no knock on the door?
Nope.
Sorry about that. We didn't mean to scare you. It's just our fastest way of transportation.
Uh-huh. And you are?
Hi, I'm Dixie. Dixie Jolene.
We are from both of these. We got called by the lord of this land for a job.
Oh, Blue Harbor, right?
Yes.
Alright, very well. Follow me. And he'll hop off his seat and he'll escort you up to the main manor.
Real
My
quick
lord!
before we leave.
Hmm?
Sorry. This is a wizard's workshop?
Yes.
Is there anything fun in here that he's willing to sell?
According to him, no.
Ah, damn it. Okay. Go ahead.
He takes you to the main throne room. My lord, both of these from Blue Harbor. Both of these may I present to you, my lord, Mikhail Valchek of Osterhelm.
He called both of these numbers.
It is the first time you officially introduce yourself as Bofades to someone who didn't already assume that your company's name was Bofades.
Yeah.
By the way, yes, that Bofades is Gia's fault.
I'm aware of the joke.
Okay, good.
I'm aware of the joke. Don't worry.
You think it's a joke?
Oh, I also meant to
Yeah.
ask, shoot. It's been a couple months since we bought that tavern. Have we made any money from that?
I do have it in my notes of my to-do list to include any profit from that. Don't worry about the profit from either your cookies nor the inn, because you also haven't had to pay anything to Acquisitions Incorporated head office yet.
Mm-hmm.
So all of that will be taken care of after I refresh myself on the Acquisition Incorporated rule set.
Okay, that's fine.
Yep.
Alright.
There's the Bofades Incorporated from Blue Harbor. You've arrived much sooner than I expected.
In with teleportation.
Of course. I should have expected that. My apologies. If I had known you were coming, I would have prepared a warm welcome, but if you'd prefer, we can get down to business on the task that I had in mind for you.
What is said task?
So, as I have informed you just earlier today, in fact, my land has been at war with Shalgal for quite some time. It has recently come to my attention that there are a pack of werewolves in the nearby Moonshroud Valley. They have been harassing my people as of late, and I was wondering if that you could go and persuade them to maybe focus their attentions on Shalgal, and if they are not amicable to becoming allies to Osterhelm, then to wipe them out.
And where are these wolves? Are they aware of us?
As he said, they are in Moonshroud Valley. They are not aware of your group in particular.
But I thought you said they were a group of werewolves.
Fucking away.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to be particularly amused by it.
Oh, that's a good one, Kurt.
God.
High five.
Yes, so
And how many individuals are we talking about?
at least a dozen, from what my scouts have reported, possibly more.
Probably more. And what is their main gripe with you at the moment?
They have been attacking my people.
Oh my god, where?
Yeah, but why?
Wolves.
You just got that?
It took you that long.
I wasn't actively listening.
So yes, I ask again, like, why and for how long?
They have been attacking for about 2 weeks now.
Mhm.
He has sent some of his minions out to deal with the problem, but they have been notoriously hard to track, and generally when they have been attacked, they tend to scatter by anything that can deal damage to them. That's the thing about werewolves, is that they're notoriously hard to kill, and then if they bump into something that can harm them, they tend to run away immediately.
Mhm. Yeah, so we don't really have much information.
Do you have any silver weapons?
Not personally, but if you go into town, I'm sure that you can equip yourselves properly.
Are silver coins made out of actual silver?
Yes.
So.
Okay, cool. I'm good.
You're just gonna
Silver
catapult silver coins in them?
No, yeah, that's my plan.
I'm not even mad. That's impressive.
Fun fact, werewolves are immune to fall damage.
Quite literally.
No, catapult, like, once I get high enough level, catapult is going to be my signature spell. I just catapult gold coins at people.
Then X goes and picks them up.
I'm getting flashbacks to something else. Oh god.
Any other questions for Lord Valchek?
Can you give us the money for those weapons?
Make a persuasion check.
Or ask rather like, for this quest, might you help aid us in this equipment?
I'll
Aid us in
give them
acquiring this
help
equipment that we'll need to deal with the werewolves?
Alright, yeah,
Rather
you
than
can make
just
the
give us
persuasion
money.
check at you
Yeah,
can make
yeah.
the persuasion check at advantage.
Oh, okay.
Also, I would have like somehow, like act like I'm waving my hands and accidentally point at him.
No.
Harley, why do you keep waving at people?
Sorry, I talk with my hands. It's I don't mean to.
He turned
You
Italian.
haven't been talking.
We have come to the place where the
Turtle
world
having
is
an internal
Italian.
dialogue. I'm talking to myself. I'm sorry. I have problems.
Okay, so the thing is, like, I would assume that, like,
Mamma mia.
you have enough interaction with enough people who are, like, skilled at lying that in the process of talking to your hand, you can say, oh, and while they're on the topic of you, and during that process of talking about him, you point at him, so you can work that
You
into the
have
conversation.
disrespected my family.
Yeah, I would have pointed at it.
It's gonna eat
Okay,
you.
so with the 22 specifically, what weapons do you want silvered?
Like our own weapons being silvered or buying new ones?
If you want your weapons to be silvered, it will take some time. to
I
like
can just buy a basic rapier. That's fine.
yeah,
I don't
that's
have
the
any
thing.
magic
Like,
weapons.
he's willing to pay for either you getting new weapons that themselves are silvered, or to have your existing weapons be silvered.
Wait, I don't have anything magic, so I can just buy a new silver rapier, and we don't have to worry about time. If that's available.
Does magic weapons work against werewolves?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm fine.
Yeah, the silvering process is more so for someone like, say, for example, a marshal who can't make their weapon inherently magical.
Well, I've got the Dragon Slayer Kopesh.
That's what I was wondering. Can I just buy like silver bolts for my light crossbow?
Yes.
Well,
Yeah.
that's what I'm asking him to provide to us. So, like, yeah, okay. We need some silver bolts, a silver rapier. Yosa, do you need a silver axe?
I'd like a silver longsword.
Oh, what dwarf uses a longsword? Sorry, and a longsword.
Alright. So, a silver sword, rapier, and 20 crossbow bolts.
Charlie, you have a magic weapon?
Let's see. All I have is.
Well, bearing in mind you also have cantrips.
Yeah, I have cantrips and stuff. I have a light crossbow and my mace, but I usually use my spell book. I usually use spells and stay back, so.
And a silvered mace, please.
I'll take the silver mace if you don't want it.
No, you're not gonna, like, hey, he's paying for this, so just take it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it would be good to have in case I get in close proximity, but most likely I'm not going to get in close
Well,
proximity.
it's just in case, and if not, if you don't use it, that's fine.
Alright, so yeah, longsword, rapier, 20 crossbow bolts, and a mace. They're all silvered. If you would be so kind as to take note of that in your character sheets.
I will add a silver rapier to my sheet.
Alright, and while you're doing that, Charlie has pointed at Lord Valchek. So during your bullshit escapade to point at him, Lord Mikhail Valchek of Osterhelm, Vampire Lord. Poor Mikhail, born the son of a long-forgotten lord in Osterhelm, he was given to the genie lords of Shalgal as a boy, in tribute in exchange for protection. After years of abuse and servitude, Mikhail found his way back to his people, who were starving under the rule of selfish lords. So the young Valchek cleaned house, fed the people, and took to the throne. For years he waged a bloody war against the elementals, but his brilliant, bloody, and horrific tactics could only hold back the vast number of enemies. Sooner or later, the immortal lords of Shalgal would weather the mortal count. Following an ancient legend, Valchek climbed the nearby mountains and gained an ancient dark power to rival the genie themselves. When you want a Count Dracula in your world, you get Strahd. When you want a Lord Vlad Dracul Tempish, you get a Vampire Lord. These guys aren't bitten or birthed from other vampires. These guys are the first and strongest of their kind. These guys fuck up Belmonts. Alright, copy that and post that in the Discord.
I'm going to post
What's a
it.
Belmont?
Do you want to know above game or?
No, we wouldn't even hear this anyway. So, but
yeah,
I know what the Belmonts are.
Mm-hmm.
That's scary.
I mean, at the same time, like, Dixie already knows, well, Charlie knows above game that this thing is making reference to things that Dixie probably shouldn't be aware of.
Yeah.
This is the DM notes, is what it reads.
Kind of.
Dixie's like, huh?
Yep. So, anything else for Lord Valchek? Nobody?
Nope.
All right.
I can think of.
Thank you for the weapons. Oh, do you
Yes,
have a
of
magic
course.
store here?
Hmm?
Do you have a magic store here?
He does not. Like as he said, Osterhelm is a very poor country.
Damn. Okay.
How many
Well,
vials
thank you.
of acid? How many vials of acid could I buy?
1 sec. Well, I check that. 15.
Alright, I'll buy all 15.
You got it. All right. He will bid you to luck on your endeavors and to ignore the criminals on the road on the way out. So, if the party chooses to leave Castle Valchek, they immediately see what he meant. There are stakes all along the road leading out from Castle Velchek with people impaled on them, not all of whom are quite dead yet.
Is there any common trait amongst them? Like, are they all humans or something?
They are all humanoid of some extent, yes.
Like, are any of them obviously vampires, or all just like normal?
Make an Arcana check.
All right. I'm actually really good at that.
Yeah, I was about to say. Well, you've got high end.
All right.
I don't need
You know that if
guidance.
any of these guys were vampires, they would have been able to pull themselves off, or would have turned to ash on the first sunrise.
I would hope these are all criminals.
Curious. All right.
All right,
Courtney's gonna be on Steve.
Steve.
Yeah, my spell Phantom Steve.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah, I have my axe beak. I'll be riding my axe beak.
Yeah, I'll be generous and say that you have access to these creatures, even though it might be outside the bounds of your teleportation.
It does affect 8 creatures.
So
I
let's see
left
here. You
mine
have
at home.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that just barely covers all of them.
And also, I'm not bringing my my duck, which is not been added back yet, which is a shame. I think I'll need a sheet for that. And then, yeah, I'm not bringing my duck, but I'm bringing Max Beak.
All right, let's see here. Pets. And
Oh shoot. Okay, no, I'll leave Max Beak. It's fine. It's fine. Sorry.
there, you now have a stat block for Nero to fill out at your leisure.
I do not have access.
Yeah, because I'm never hardly gonna take my pet with me. I'm like, I don't want him to die.
That's fair. That's largely how Chia dealt with it.
I mean,
Yeah, that's why
he's
I'm
a
not decided not
pygmy
to bring in
owlbear, but at the
them.
same time, he could die so easily.
Yeah, well, my pet is kind of my soul, so I don't really care. He's with me. It's
Yours is different.
ride or die.
Bird.
Ride or die.
I
Jesus.
definitely have Jazz with me, so yeah.
All right then. So, as the party travels through the main capital of Osterhelm, is there anything that the party would like to do in town, or immediately start heading out to the valley?
Should we try and talk to the people a little bit to have their 2 cents on the situation?
Up to you.
At the very least, Jerry is going to do that. Even if the party just goes straight for it, I assume we're still going to go through the town a little bit.
Yeah, you're going definitely have to
Couldn't
travel
hurt
through
to
the
talk
town.
to the people in town.
Okay.
I don't know.
You're free to make an investigation check with any ability score that you would prefer to try and gather information on anything in particular about the town, the situation, the lord.
Curdy will make an investigation check as well.
Take guidance, remember?
Can I use
13.
charisma to add to the investigation? Just to basically like try and charm the local populace to get the information.
Sure.
So what would that be? That would be a +5 to this. Okay, so it's whatever I roll +5. Can I just situational bonus just do +4 to it? Regular? Does that? Oh yeah, that works. I'm still a roll of fucking 2, but
Let's see. I mean, it's not gonna be much better than what I get. Okay, maybe.
I'll throw my hat in the ring.
All right.
I got a 14 with a -1. Jesus Christ.
Okay, so going down the line by who rolled first, Jay, what does Curdy want to know?
He just wants to investigate just kind of around the town, see if the like buildings and inns or whatnot are like kept up in shape. If there's like because I think he's looking for, is there like a brutal military presence?
So as you were looking around, there are town guards. It's pretty much on par with like what you've seen in other locations. The town itself actually looks pretty nice, all things considered. You rolled a 13?
13.
All right. Yeah, they look okay as far as you can tell. You can't really differentiate like necessarily whether it's like from lack of care or like just poor access to money. You're probably assuming the latter because, as Valchek said, that his country does not have much in the way of money and resources.
Yeah.
Coco, what was Jerry looking for?
so basically, the plan was to go in the places of town that have population and get basically get the pulse of the town, see if the town is feeling like much more distraught, decrepit, or if people are like surviving but still like pretty okay in their sense, or are they like actually thriving with their environment.
So they seem pretty content with their situation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like no one's like, you're not seeing anyone like starving in the streets. You're not like hearing any murmurings about like people upset of just like, oh, we can't afford to eat. Oh no, my like cousin was taken because he spoke out against the Lord. You're not hearing anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
People generally also are not like paying you too crazy much mind. Yeah, like you are getting like the side eyeball, which is kind of the similar to what you got in New Pratch. They're doing a little bit more, of course, because like this is very clearly not like as diverse as New Pratch was, but like it's pretty on par for like some of the other towns that you've been to.
Okay. Yeah, so it's like typical behavior for just the general populace of a given area.
Yeah, you guys are very clearly new in town, and you all stick out like a sore thumb.
Yeah, it makes sense. Okay.
Yosa, what was Baldwin looking for?
Just to get like a sense of how the people feel about the Lord, whether there's like any discontent towards him and whatnot.
With the 14, I'll say that you were actually able to like, rather than just getting a general feel for them, you might actually like go up and like talk to them. I would assume.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, they all generally have a very high opinion of him. Like, the older ones actually have a living memory of like what life was like before the Lord became a vampire, and it sucked that everyone was starving, nobody could eat. Like, anyone who spoke out against those guys were like taken to prison and just never seen again. But ever since then, it's like the streets have been clean, the people are all eating, and they know about like the horrors of the war against the elementals, and the fact that it hasn't reached them, that they've been safe in town, has been a huge relief to them. So they have nothing but good things to say about Mikhail, and based on like your natural insight on them, it doesn't seem like they're just saying that to like avoid like prying eyes or ears like that might overhear them. They genuinely believe this, that their life is better under Lord Valchek.
All right. Good to know.
Okay. And Vel, what was X looking into?
Pretty much the same thing that we just said, unless a 16 gives me any more information.
16. You will actually learn that like the guys out that are on the stakes is more of like an intimidation tactic. That it was something that was like only relatively recently started up to like further like frighten people into like, oh man, that guy's fucking nuts. We don't want to like go into his land because and you probably would have like picked this up, is that the Shalgalians, not everything that it's in their military isn't some sort of elemental monster. Like they do hire humanoid mercenaries, and so ever since that tactic has started up, suddenly the humanoid mercenaries who like would attack Osterhelm have dropped sharply.
Are they actually criminals that are staked?
So what you would have gotten with the 16 is that there might be some criminals up there like that are like from the town proper, like have like committed a murder or like tried to like sell information to the enemy. Most of those are quote unquote war criminals, just enemies of the state, like actual mercenaries or whatever.
All right, thank you for your time. Whatever kind villager was willing to speak to the ooze.
Yep. So, yeah. Was there anything else anyone wanted to do in town, or just head off towards the mountain pass into the valley?
Besides buying acid.
Yep, which you do. You get all 15, I said?
15 vials, yes.
You buy someone's entire stock. Charlie, you're muted. Was there anything you wanted to do?
Not that I can think of.
Alright, guys, whatever you do, don't turn the bag of holding inside out.
Yeah.
There's about 35 vials of acid.
Why?
Why?
I am making an acid bomb.
All right.
I already asked pretty much everything that I could think of.
That's fair. Okay, everyone can just put their tokens right here on the south. Just give me a second while I consult some extra notes.
I can't move my token, like off the side character thing.
That is odd. Let's see here.
It's just black for me.
It's broken. That's a shame. Yeah, you got to jig your token on the south.
Oh,
here, straight token.
Oh, I can't. Oh, I see.
Okay, there. Save changed. There.
We can't drag.
Pull the map.
That is odd. I'm trying to figure out what the heck is causing that issue.
We lost a lot of permissions when we lost our data when we restarted.
I can't move
permissions
my
have been added back
token.
since.
Why can't I?
Oh, thank you.
Is it right?
Okay, now I'm good.
Oh.
It's one of the permissions. People know drag out your token and stuff.
I guess might be token edition or something.
Like, I think we used to be able to make character sheets too. I can't do that anymore.
Yeah.
Do you have the show drag distance module installed, Eric?
Oh, is that the issue?
No.
I just looked on Reddit and it said maybe.
It's probably permissions.
Do you have the do you have the show drag distance module installed and active as mine was stored as soon as I turned it off?
Dice roller, dynamic effects, lib wrapper, pop out, simple dice roller, socket lib. Nope.
Alright, no clue.
Alright, here. I'll delete Jerry's token real quick, and then I'll give configure ownership to him. Let's see here. So, well, yeah, that's the thing. Like, you have default, none, limited, observer, owner. Everyone's already owner, so if they're character tokens.
No. There's a overarching permissions, like, and
right.
I don't know where it is. It's not part. It's not like a.
Yeah.
It's where you set the classes for like all your players. And stuff. I think it's like in manage players, not configurations.
User management. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see here.
I finally got some coffee creamer for my teas, so I'm enjoying a nice rooibos.
You live in rubbish.
Okay, well, I'm just going to delete your character token real quick. See if you can drag and drop your guy now.
I'll let him back in. Nope.
Well, you guys are already trusted players, and there's not much else I can do besides making you
I
assistant
see.
GMs.
I have access to prototype token on my thing now.
Let me. I'll get play with something real quick, and I'll let you know where it's at.
All right.
I actually have Foundry now.
Yep, you guys are free to look through that. In the meantime, I do have a particular note to look up.
Do you have Sadiki's token in Foundry?
Let's see here. No, I did not include that one yet.
I've sent it to Discord. Can you make a separate token for Sadiki?
Yep.
Banana bird.
Let's see here. Configure ownership. J. Owner. Save. See here. Save image. Sadiki to desktop. Save. Choose file. Sadiki. Open. Select file. There you go.
Coolio.
Yep. I have a Sadiki in under pets.
Yep.
Okay. So if you go to user management,
Yes.
and you see all the users, there's configure permissions in the middle.
Management. Configure permissions. Gotcha.
Scroll down the ability to create new tokens on player tab. Or since we're trusted now, also check your untrusted, I guess.
I'm not entirely sure, like, what... Oh, yeah, that's it. Gotcha.
So allows user to the role to place tokens for actors they own. on the
Wow,
game canvas.
broadcasting, canvas pings, create cards, create journal entries, create...
It's like way down there.
Let's see here.
Halfway down there.
See, display a ruler, measurement, make map. Let's see, open and close doors, upload new files.
Create new actors maybe as well.
Let's see here. See, create new tokens, create new items, create new actors.
Tokens the one you need. As well.
Yep, create new tokens there. Save configuration. Save
And actors will allow us to create our own. Like,
Hey, yep, now we can drag.
Cool.
Okay, I'm also editing this from my Foundry just so it's done.
Absolutely.
Yeah, those are your little permissions. Yep, there we go. Oh, I can't delete it. Okay,
Yeah.
we don't have the permission to delete.
You can't delete them? Oh fuck, no, you can't.
No.
What is
Okay.
that? Oh my
That's
That's
my
his
map. That's my pet.
Oh my god.
That is his mount, yes.
My grandma said I have to eat protein. And I have to drink milk and eggs. I'm gonna shit my grandma. I can't drink milk.
Do you all want to delete the extracts?
Ah, fuck. Okay, so back to the configuration.
Oh yeah,
Nice
that's
and
his.
all the way to
That's
the bottom.
Steve.
Hmm?
That's
No, that's not
Steve. That's not Steve.
No, that's
That's
Sadiki.
Jerry's mount.
That's
Oh.
who?
Delete tokens.
That's Jerry's mount.
Yep,
Uh,
it's Jazz.
Banana bird.
oh, okay.
My mount is a chocobo.
Banana bird.
What color?
Banana
chocolate?
bird.
Blue. I have a cyan chocobo as my axe beak. But which I actually need to fix that now.
There we go. Now we have Tiny Sadiki.
Dang. Yes, running speed also. Yeah, it's 50 feet of movement, so technically I'm faster by flying. It's fine, I'll still be on Jazz right now.
Sadiki.
Alright, now if everyone would be so kind as to roll for initiative.
Ah, shoot.
Yeah. One moment.
I will figure that out in a second. It's fine.
That cool. I was having, for some reason, like a couple sessions ago, I Roll 20 was having trouble parsing data from not Roll 20, Beyond 20.
Oh, I rolled it for both. Can you? Okay. Which one was first?
Yeah, you have.
You delete the 10.
Yep. Oop.
Oh, it rolled twice. What? What? I rolled. Oh, it was intelligence. Okay.
Mine sucks.
I have a 2.
You just need to delete the other character sheet. Token. I can't delete.
Okay.
That works. Thank you.
Forgot I have advantage on initiative.
Okay, everyone good?
Good enough.
I made Siddiqui a bit light.
Bearing in mind, Coco, that Yaz will follow mount roll, so he'll operate immediately before or after your turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, so the party is going to be facing these guys. Shoot, shoot, shoot. As these assholes burst from the ground, giving them a surprise round.
The fuck are these? Oh shit.
Yep.
Oh, that's a problem then.
They beat all of our passive perceptions.
Well,
Oh,
they came from
absolutely.
underground.
Oh, true.
Yep. So they have two things in working in their favor. One is stone camouflage. The Zorn has advantage on stealth checks made to hide in rocky terrains, which they are on. Additionally, the Zorn can burrow through non-magical, unworked earth and stone. While doing so, the Zorn doesn't disturb the material it moves through. So yeah, they left behind no clue that they were there. So let's see here. First off, 3 claws and a bite.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. First off is going up against X.
I can take him.
Oh, you better hope you can.
I can make the bird gay.
Oh no! Why?
Why gay bird?
Yeah.
Gay bird.
Gay bird.
Gay bird.
What did he do in my back?
Let's see here. X has an armor class of 15.
I do.
Okay,
One more.
so 3 atta-
Oh my god!
Hmm?
Oh my god.
so 3 attacks hit for a grand total of 24 damage.
Alright, I'm down at him.
Let's see here. The next one. That's the other one that's going immediately after X.
Yo. Definitely
Might not make it.
should have stood next to our squishy friend. I guess I picked the wrong one to stand next to.
I'm like the second tankiest person in this group.
I was about to say,
rolling
you
really
better
well
not
today.
say the first.
Anything I can do to stop this?
Hey, you know your character sheet better than I do.
I'm looking. I'm looking.
This is where you just give someone like the thwomp sound effect.
I got invisibility myself.
And you taken 30 damage from the other one.
Another 30?
Hmm?
Another 30?
Yep, another 30.
I am down.
Oh boy.
And let's see here. The next one is going up against Yosa. So, Yosa, what was your armor class?
19.
Gotcha.
And the only one that lives is Yosa.
So if I do a strength
I'm
check
guessing they don't
as
do magical
Siddiqui-
damage, correct?
Yeah.
Hmm?
They're not doing magical slashing, bludgeoning, or pierce.
As far as I can tell, no, they're not dealing magical damage. So far, only one claw attack hits you for 9 slashing damage.
Foundry's so fucking cool.
I have heavy armor master, so I reduce it by 3.
Okay, let's see here. And the next one is also going up against after you. Yeah. Yeah. And yeah. Sorry, they have 4 multi-attacks, so...
Interesting.
Oh, that's a crit.
Oh,
I'm okay with that. I can deal with crits. Thank
All right,
God.
so that was 41 damage from the second one.
The crit's still treated as normal hit. I have the.
So it's not
adamantite.
doubled?
I have
yeah, adamantite.
In that case, you should take... well, subtract 15 from that 40, so that would be 25.
All right.
Gotcha. And then we got 1 going after Dixie. Oh, hey, another crit.
Oh, yikes. I just gotta remember to reduce it all. I have to reduce it by 3 for.
I cancel the crit.
That's not what that does.
Huh?
No, I mean, do they have advantage?
Yes.
Oh, okay, then yeah.
Okay, yeah, they still hit though. Let's see here. It's that much damage plus... And then a bite attack. Okay, so Dixie only takes 15 damage.
Ooh.
And then the next one is going up against Curdy.
Ah, bastards. All right. Swear to God, Eric, if you crit.
I've crit twice, but they do have advantage. Oh, hey, there's the crit.
They still got me down to half health.
I'm
got
out of
20.
reaction, so I can't cancel this one. Sorry.
Yeah.
Did you want to use shield or?
Yeah, I'll boost my AC to 21.
Oh, shield
So I
only
don't
takes you
have-
21?
Yeah, I don't have Blade Song up because it was a surprise round.
Well, here's the thing. With the crit, that's a 26.
You will crit auto hits.
Yeah, so. So yeah, from that one you take 29 damage.
I'm down.
Okay.
Okay.
I took 55 damage.
I would have taken that much too if I didn't. Oh.
So let's see here. Vel, you carry gold on your person, don't you?
In my purse.
Yes. How much gold?
How much gold would I have brought with us here? Like on my character sheet, I have 2,000 something gold. But how about to bring with me?
I mean, since
at least
these aren't
1,000.
party founds, but your personal founds, I would assume that's the amount that's inside of you.
You would brought at least 1,000 gold. Gotcha. Okay, so that Zorn fishes through your body and steals 414 gold pieces and eats it.
Yummy.
I will murder this thing.
But
get
before
back
that,
up.
you have to make a death save.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Out of
Oh,
pure
yeah.
anger, I'll come back from the grave. What is death saves? There you go. $18.
Oh, that's a success then. I was temporarily thrown off by the fact that it was green.
18, I'm like, wait. I had to open it.
Jay, you still have plot armor?
I do have plot armor.
Alright, you are stable.
No.
So Sadiki's going to use their action to fish into the bag of holding and pick out a potion of dragon strength.
Okay.
And then what is it? Is it an action to use on someone else?
Yes.
Okay, then yeah, Sadiki's gonna just fish out. They're gonna fish out 2, and they're gonna drop 1 into Charlie's hands and 1 into Jerry's hands.
What is it?
Potion of Dragon Strength. It does 10d4 plus 10 healing.
Oh, yeah.
I made it out of dragon blood.
10d4.
10d4. So I'm hoping you use that on someone. Or actually, instead of Coco, he's gonna drop it onto Yosa because he's coming up sooner. Also, the Diki is stuck underneath Jerry.
Oh, sorry. There.
Yep. So
It might be
that's
better
Sadiki's
to
turn.
wait. No, I'll be fine.
And let's see here. This other one is also going to be fishing through X because this is what they want. This is why they went after the targets that they did. Jesus Christ, X loses another 430 gold pieces.
Poverty.
Yosa, what's Bolden doing?
Uh,
Well, I can't lose much more gold.
I can't lose much more.
You have a health potion. You can use it on yourself or use it on someone else. Up to you.
And it's 10d4.
I'm gonna hold on to it for now.
10d4 plus 10.
Okay, I was
Because it was an adult
plus 10.
dragon.
I was trying
And
to
it
make
also gives us resistance to acid for an hour.
sure. Okay.
Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna hold on to it for now.
That's fair. I'm stabilized, so it doesn't look like they're here. They're going for the kill.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna use a second wind here as for my bonus action and just heal myself up.
Yep.
Great roll. Great roll. I'll then take a swing at the Zorn in front of me.
Yep.
Also, I couldn't find the silver mace in the thingies.
So
It's
basically,
I just brought over
go ahead.
another longsword, named it silver,
Yeah.
and then went in the properties and added silvered to it.
Yep.
A 24 hits, right?
Yes.
Gotta be shitting me.
I'm not going after silvered right now anyway, so it don't matter. I know what I'm fixing to do to them if it works.
I'll just have it on your sheet. I can sell it money back that I just missed.
Yeah, just take note that you have a silvered weapon just in case.
Yeah. Do I want to action surge here? Is it worth it? Not really. Screw it. I'll use it.
You're level 5 right now. You should have an extra attack anyway, shouldn't you?
Oh yeah, I have extra attack. I'm level 5. Shite. You're right. You're right.
$21 hits.
You know what? I am going to actually use action surge. Maybe I can actually take one of these down. Go at it again.
Miss.
Second try.
I mean, you have a inspiration.
Oh yeah. Everyone starts off this session with an inspiration, so you're able to spend that to re-roll a bad save if you so choose.
No, I will. Actually, yeah, I'll use it. I'll use it to re-roll that.
Okay.
So just use the 27, I guess, as the inspiration for that first hit.
Okay, will do.
And that hits.
Yep.
These are like and extra attack. The second one.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Please tell me there's no one in front of me. Zorn in front of me is almost dead. Oh, please tell me it doesn't work. Swear.
Hopefully, I'll
Okay, that's it for Yosa.
by my
Yeah,
attack.
that's it.
Let's see here. Except the Zorn's going to be making an attack against you.
Against me?
Yep. Still trying to drop you. Yeah, at least one hit. Alright, so you take 7 slashing damage from that guy.
Is that I just gotta remember to reduce it whenever you say it. Because I have the heavy armor master.
Right.
Those would probably reduce each attack, by the way.
Yeah, it is for each attack. It's reduced by 3.
Charlie, what's your armor class?
17 plus
Yeah.
1 because I don't know if my ring. Hold on, let me unequip and equip it soon. Yeah, it is. So it is right. It's 17.
Gotcha. Alright, so you take 6 slashing damage.
Okay. Let me see here.
And here, one more. Oh dang. Oh my.
Oh god.
Oh no. Kool-Aid Man busts in. Oh yeah.
I'm not used to rolling so well. Charlie, you take another 13 slashing damage.
It was only 13?
I'm just not used to rolling well.
You did 55.
That's fine.
I rolled better when they had advantage because they were attacking out of the ground. Now that I'm rolling straight against your straight armor classes, I'm surprised I'm hitting at all.
Oh boy.
Alright, next up is
I was
Charlie.
expecting like 30 damage. I'm gonna be like, damn, I'm gonna be bad.
You know what? I'm just gonna pull out of the hat track bag. I'm gonna try, and I'm just gonna try to hit them with my because it won't hurt my allies. I'm just gonna channel my divinity, Radiance of the Dawn.
That heal actually too.
I can always bonus heal too.
Oh shit! I forgot. Siddiqui has a heal action. Oh my god. Ugh. Oh well. Back on my turn. I'll have it.
Office and try channel a divinity. Use. And I'm gonna put it right here.
Oh, it's the other thing that you have that does the heal. Okay.
Well, this right here, it if it does right, it may take them all down to at least half hit points. Possibly. I don't know what their hit points are.
Yeah.
And it's a DC. I don't. Yeah. Remember my amulet's not adding to my DC, but I have a +1 to it.
Okay, so you have a DC 16.
Uh-huh.
Alright, please roll for damage.
A damage. 17 damage to all of them if they don't make it.
Gotcha. And they take half if they do?
Yeah, I think. Yeah, they take half.
Yeah, half as much.
Oh, and plus my cleric. Did my cleric level add to that?
Should have.
I do believe it's the +6 that you see in the roll.
Yeah, it is. Okay, it did. I was just making sure it did. Because I tried to set that up right. Actually, Coco, you helped me with that, didn't you?
I think I did, yeah.
Yeah. I was just making sure it was in there.
2, 3, 4, 5. 1. Coming through. Oh.
Let me make sure.
Okay, 17. That is right.
That's why I did that. And then, let me look at, because that's not technically a spell, but it is my action. I can bonus heal people. It's not bonus healing.
Don't you have like healing word or something? Isn't that range you could use?
I
It's
also
an AoE
have,
heal.
Oh,
I also have, but this will take one of my 3rd level spell slots. Mass healing word.
so a bonus action or action?
It's a bonus action.
2 of us are down, 1 stable, and a lot of people are hurt. I don't think it's a bad idea necessarily.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to do mass healing word to hit all 6 of, or is everybody down a little bit of health at least?
Yes.
Okay, so
Yes.
mass healing word for all of you. Pretty much.
I think I'm the only one who hasn't been hit.
So
Yeah.
you're not.
And there's a particular reason for that.
He meant scary. Scary Terry.
Scary there.
You already did all their stuff, Eric?
Yep, I already dealt the damage to him.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead as my bonus action. Do mass healing word on the group. Because we have a cleric.
Wow.
Christ.
It's so wonderful to have a cleric.
Thank Christ.
Everybody gets back 5. Damn, that was a shit roll. That means I got a 1. Yeah, or
Maybe.
2. No, I got a 2.
You got 2, yeah.
Yeah.
I continued to stay. I was a CC cleric, and I did my job well. So,
Well, at
Fuck
least
off.
you're not down anymore.
Yeah.
X.
oh,
No, I meant X isn't down
Oh.
anymore, at least.
Wait, what?
he's down
Oh, I
with sickness.
screwed Figuring out tokens.
I'm the only one. I'm the only one that doesn't get healing from that. But on my next round, there is something I'm going to use that will give me healing on myself.
5 hit points. Will I survive my next turn?
We don't know. But at
Probably
least
not.
That's it for
you
you,
have a
Charlie?
chance. Yeah, because I can't use the healing potion, and I don't want to use it yet on myself. I mean, I'm down halfway, but yeah.
Okay, 2 more hits against Charlie. As the one that was attacking Curdy has now moved to the one that just lit up like a fireball. Charlie, you take another 9 damage.
Holy shit.
Let me subtract that.
Coco, what's Jerry doing?
Okay, I have a quick question because I never remember how we rule it. But if I use my action to administer a health potion to X, does that give him the full health?
You roll for it.
Hmm?
You roll for it.
Okay, so I roll for it. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And if I do this, does that mean that I still, with Quicken Spell, cast a leveled spell? Because technically, I didn't cast any leveled spell.
Yep.
And Quicken Spell just makes it a bonus action. So I could
Yep.
do this and then use a spell.
Quicken spell, leveled spell, yes.
Okay, cool. That's what I'm going to do. Try to give X as much HP as I can. It's going to be not the potion that Jay gave me, but I have a potion of greater healing. So I'm just going to use this instead.
Yeah, well, I ended up giving it to Yosa since you were last.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then it's fine. Up, so I don't know how much I rolled. I didn't roll.
44 plus 4.
Okay, so you get
Hey, that's pretty good.
Hey, that's 3 4s.
I might survive.
Okay, so that's my action, and as a bonus action,
Almost half.
I am.
Did you get the
going
5 HP
to-
from healing word
Yeah.
as well?
Yeah, that makes bring it to almost half.
Oh, Jesus.
23.
Upcast quick spell.
Each of those attacks did more damage than that last time.
Yeah, but they were like self attack as well. Okay, so I am going to
I'm prone.
quick spell to make my spell a bonus action. Twin spell to target 2 spell, and then upcast Chaos Bolt. So I'm going to target both of these. This one and this one.
Both of these ink.
Exactly. I can't. I don't have the possibility to target them. Okay, never mind. Okay, so that should cost me quite a few points. So Quicken Spell is 2 sorcery point, and Twin Spell is. And I can spend a number of sorcery points equal to spell level. Okay, so that's 5, I believe, because I can only cast up to 3rd level. Yes. So that's 5 plus whatever Chaos Bolt would cost at a 3rd level. Where's my point table? third level will be 5, so it's 10 points out of the wazoo. Holy shit. Okay. So minus 10 Jerry points. And I'm gonna target both of these with this one first. Okay. Spellbook, Chaos Bolt, upcast to third level. I'm going to consume the spell slot. I have my points. I have to roll for the attack, right? Right. Regular. 13 misses.
13 misses.
Fuck. Okay. So it was the first one. Now the second one. And 11 misses. Okay, great.
Sorry, bud.
Well, that was a waste of points. Okay, and now for the attacks for the mount.
I have an inspiration, you focus.
Yeah, but I can only boost one anyway, so. Yeah.
Well, bearing in mind, we are going to be playing for maybe an hour left before your inspiration re-ups.
True. I'll use an inspiration to just add one more roll to it and see if it works in regular 21.
It hits.
Damage regular.
Watch it bounce.
Oh. So what do we have? We have the 2d8s that determine what type of damage I can deal, and then the total damage is 27. So I have a 1 and I have a 5. So it can either be acid or lightning. I just got Black Dragon Wings, so let's do acid. Points of acid damage to, well, the second one in that case. So
okay.
The one that's over here.
Yep.
Okay, and now
27, you said?
27, correct. Acid.
Gotcha.
Okay, and Yaz does 1 bite and 4 claws. So to the one that is right here, because I do believe that's the only one he can attack. 1 bite. Attack. Regular. 13 misses. Yep. And 4 claws. That's 1. So 1. Ooh. That's not 20.
Mm-hmm. That's not 20.
Other formula. So it didn't do the thing, so I just have to roll it twice, I guess. So that's 11 points of damage for the first claw.
Let's see here.
No, it's not 11. That's 7 points of damage.
Okay, sorry. The claw detail might have been fucked up.
Yeah, it's fine. It's just like instead of being the damage, it's just other formula. I'll tweak it later. Don't worry.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so that's the first claw. So now second claw, 22 hits. Okay, so that's 7 points in addition. Third claw, 23 hits. Up, so that 8 points in addition. And finally, the last claw, 26.
That hits.
And that's another 5.
Oh, so just Jerry that sucks.
Yeah. I mean, I still roll shit for damage, but at the very least...
You hit.
Yeah, at least you're hitting, yeah. Poor Jerry.
So having a shit ton of attack is what makes me actually hit shit.
Apparently.
Okay. Oh, good. So, yeah, that's his turn. No, I'm not going to attempt it. Action, bonus action. I don't have any reaction. Yep, that's about
it. Okay, let's see here then. That one is going to go continue slashing against X, who is now conscious and would surely be defending himself against having his gold taken.
Surely.
What? 15 was your armor class?
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, and you're prone. Shit. That's
yep.
good.
On the plus side, you only take 15 damage.
I'm up.
That's it for
Actually, I
you,
don't think it's
and
the same way.
now it's your turn.
I'm going to stand up. Which one looks rougher?
The one closer to Jerry.
The one in front of you,
Okay.
I would imagine.
He's going to die. How rough does he look?
Approximately about a third of his health.
Oh, actually, I have options. Third of his health. No. Which one ate most of the gold?
The other one.
This one?
Yeah.
How bad does he look?
He less than half.
Okay. Well, that's gonna hurt me. Gonna bring me down. So I actually do need to get rid of him. Okay, I'd be really pissed. We're gonna do a third level inflict wounds on this guy.
On the top one that is most injured. Okay.
Yep. He can die. Is he gonna cast a spell? Game.
Who's casting what spell?
Inflict wounds, a cleric special.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just wondering who you were
Lost
talking
connection to
to.
the visual. I'll read the whole page.
What?
Is Foundry down?
Let me test something.
Oh, seems like it. Yep, you have lost the connection to a server.
Oh, yeah, Foundry is down.
So I guess that's Eric's.
Yep.
Yeah.
Eric's entire internet go down.
What, Raggy? Rush a raw up on you.
Yeah, so X is pissed. So X is gonna just unleash hail.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice to get up.
Welcome back, Eric.
Sorry, you said you were going to cast inflict wounds on that guy.
Yeah, we're gonna murder him.
Oh, God.
Reload.
I will murder this guy. I gotta-
Oh. Reload's not working for me right now.
Oh shit, I sent 3 tests in the chat. Sorry about it.
No, it's not a problem. I don't know exactly what happened. I think it was a power issue, maybe.
There it goes. Woo!
Because my little robot vacuum was having some issues with connecting to its base.
Alright, I'll try this again.
Storms, maybe?
Yeah,
See here.
the dog's been called.
Oh yeah, it's an attack roll. 26 at least hits.
Yeah.
Damage.
Die.
Ah.
And that does kill it.
Just pure fury. My eyes are. So I am actually I am flame element aspect slime. So just my eyes just burn literally. Does he drop any gold when he does?
Yes, he drops 210 gold pieces.
I will add that back.
He only ate half.
No, I lost 800.
Oh,
Yeah,
you'll
how
get
much?
it back. Don't worry.
210, you said?
Yeah, 210.
Okay. Bonus action. Oh, I can't do that. That's a spell. I'm gonna drink a potion of greater healing. Yeah, I'll do that.
Do the Baldur's Gate thing and just smash it on your head.
I gotta roll for it. 16, I'll take that.
That's almost a max roll. Jesus.
It was
Christ.
really good.
Vel's character is what, a bard?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm remembering correctly. Oh, is it my turn?
Okay.
No, it's Jay's.
Wait. Mordic's a bonus action, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's your turn.
Okay. Jay, what are you doing?
So how's everyone's health looking?
Like half,
Down
a little
half.
over half.
I'm still
Yeah.
full.
Sadiki will fly to the middle and do their healing radiance. So I get to roll 2d6 and everyone gets healed by that amount.
Oh, that would have been so useful.
Everyone gets HP back.
Down to 30 out of 65. Yay!
Yeah, 47.
32. Doing great.
And then I will I'll Blade Song as a bonus action, and then they're not close to each other, so I can't Green Flame Blade.
Just weaken one.
And there's 3 of them right next to each other.
I'll Dragon
But they're not
Slayer
next.
Kopesh that guy. Oh, actually, I can target him. Target.
He's not going to get up for a long time. I'll point that out as well.
Yeah, 13 to hit.
Misses.
I'll use my inspiration. Might as well. There we go. 20.
20 hits.
Alright, that's 8 piercing, and then since I've got mobile, I'm going to kind of skedaddle.
All right.
Interesting choice.
I just don't want to be in the middle of 2 of them.
Yeah, I do recommend that.
That's my turn.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Or actually, sorry, I'm gonna go here just so this guy can't come up. There we go. Now that's my turn.
lucky
All right,
you.
Excellent. You need all that.
Yeah, so what's Bolden doing?
How worse for wear is the Zorn in front of me?
He has more than half his health.
You know what? Yeah, we're just gonna take a. I'm gonna use Fighting Spirit. So I just get 5 temporary HP and advantage on all my attacks
Okay.
for the turn. I'm assuming that hits.
It does.
Extra attack, save me. Yeah. God, these things are so much HP. So much HP.
Mm.
Downside to not having very strong weapons.
Yeah.
That is my turn.
Gotcha. Okay, let's see here. This guy's going to be attacking you because you've been wailing on him.
Good. Stop trying to hit me. Fuck.
I don't wish that upon yourself. He be done rolled to a couple crits.
Yeah, Eric, just remember to -3 from each attack that hits me. for the
Okay,
damage.
well, in that case, you take 1 point from that, and... Alright, yeah, you just take 1 point from that guy. Alright, this next guy's going to be continuing... Actually, he can split up his attacks. Oh yeah, there's the crit.
On who?
That's the
On
question.
your ass.
Ooh.
Normal damage. Thank Christ.
Yep, so, with the normal damage and subtracting 3, that is a grand total of 8 damage against you.
Oh.
You're so
Alright.
lucky. I'm squishy.
Oh, speaking of squishy, you're coming up next.
Is this how XCOM give it to you?
Yes.
Scared.
Well, there's those shit rolls I was talking about. All of the rolls were below 10. Alright, Charlie, now it's your turn.
Mitigating so much damage with this adamantine armor, thank Christ.
Which one around me looks the worst?
The one right in front of Yosa.
Okay. So I'm going to hit that one with, where I'm going to try to, with, and there's a reason why I'm doing this, so I can get back some hit points, with Lightning Helix.
Hey.
Let me attack. Normal. 24 hit.
Mm-hmm.
Damage. 4 damage, and I get 2 hit points. That's crap damage. I rolled so bad.
Anything else?
Sucks. That's it for right now, because the only bonus action I technically have is healing, and I don't want to use up all my well, I could do one person healing right now if anybody really, really needs it.
I'm above half.
Okay, so I'm gonna save that.
I'll survive the turn at least.
Lightning Helix, huh? That's a spell. I know that from magic.
Okay, Charlie, take another 5 slashing damage from the other guy right behind you. Coco.
And now these are manageable numbers. Jeez.
Okay. So, where is he? They're still here, so I'm not in combat anymore. I will take
Don't
my
let him
mouse
run.
turn first and move here. Have Jazz take all of his action against the one that is close to him. So if I just do the one bite, it should now be fixed, supposedly. No, it still says other formula. Okay, never mind then. Attack, regular, 26 hits, bite. So it's 15 for the bite, and then the 4 claws. 1, 2, 3, and
19 hits.
4. So 9. So 18 doesn't hit?
18 does not hit these.
Holy shit, okay.
Well, me.
They're earth elementals.
Makes sense. Okay.
Okay, so that's 21 points of damage in total.
Correct. Piercing and slashing damage,
Gotcha.
respectively. And now for Jerry's turn, he's going to use Haganazar's Scorcher. Don't care about consuming the spell. I'm casting it to 5th level, to 3rd level, sorry. And can I orient it the proper way, please? No, I cannot. Fuck. Okay, then I'll just move it there, even if the origin point is... I can delete them? What? There you go. Yes. Okay, so they have to do a DC 17 dexterity saving throw, or take regular, because I don't think it could be a crit.
3d8?
4d8, because I have casted it. So 12 points of fire damage, half on the save, if I remember correctly. Half as much on success, correct. So all 3 of them needs to make dex save DC 17.
Gotcha. Saving throw, normal. Dexterity, saving throw, normal. Dexterity, saving throw, normal. All fail.
Okay, so they all take 12 unless they have resistance against fire.
They do not.
Okay, then 12 points of fire damage each. I need to remove 5. I need to remove 5 cherry points. Do I want to... fuck it. I'll quicken spell Ray of Frost to the first one.
Okay.
Attack, regular, 25 hits.
Nah, disadvantage because you're within 5 feet.
Fuck, right. Then I'll use, what's it called? Restore balance, so I have regular.
Okay, 25 hits.
Use ability just so it consumes my usage. Regular, and that's it's 14 points of cold damage, and their movement speed is reduced by 10.
Their movement speed is reduced to 0 because they're dead.
Okay.
Oh, is the one in front of me finally dead? Good. Let's bullet the one in front of Charlie.
Just as Warren's asking, how much gold does that one drop?
That one's 0 because he hasn't eaten anything yet.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. So, yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, let's see here. This one. Let's see here. Check normal. Yeah, this one's gonna burrow.
No, fight me like a man.
All right, X, you get an opportunity attack just in case.
Who gets the opportunity attack?
Only X. It's only within 5 feet of him.
I don't have anything that'll allow me to use a spell either.
You don't have, what's it called? Warcaster?
To save time, is there any way you can deal 30 points of damage?
I think Rapier only does like a D8, and I can only add another D8 to that. No, I can't. I'm trying to figure out if there's anything that I could do that would stop it. But probably not.
Yep. So he's just out of there.
And X is fuming.
X gonna give it to you.
Then there's no presence, like I can't go squeeze through a hole after him?
No, because of his feature, Earth Glide. He can burrow through non-magical, unworked earth and stone. While doing so, he does not disturb the material it moves through. So he just ports out of there like Shadowcat.
With 800 gold. I'm gonna... Bitch.
That son of a bitch! I'm gonna get him!
Okay. I need to move prone condition. Can I pull Dixie 5 feet over?
Can you do what?
Can I pull Dixie over? Is that something I'm able to do without using my action?
No, that would definitely take your action to do that.
Dixie, are you okay with a little bit of damage?
I got 27 health right now.
Because I have Shatter, and they're Earth elementals, right? So they're inorganic materials.
Well, I mean, technically, they are fleshy despite being Earth elementals. It's a weird thing like that.
They're not made of stone?
Let's see. I'll double check to see if the internet can give me a quick answer.
I mean, do you consider mud stone? That's the thing. Because I would assume that if they're like malleable...
It's not organic.
Earth.
It's not organic.
Oh, it specifically says non-organic?
A creature made of inorganic materials such as stone, crystal, or metal.
Well, then it wouldn't affect me, would it?
Well, it's a disadvantage. So it's more likely to hurt them.
Okay, Zorns are native to the elemental plane of Earth. The wide body of a Zorn is made of pebbly stone-like material. I'll say fuck it, yeah, okay. If Shatter does double damage to inorganic material like that, then yeah, it'll deal double damage to them.
So it only deals the single damage if he hits me.
Yes.
No, it doesn't do double damage. They said to have disadvantage.
Oh, disadvantage. Okay. Well, either way, I'll say that they have disadvantage on the roll then.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna pop a second. I'll Shatter here, which will hit all three of them, and Dixie. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I'd move you if I could.
I would move myself if I could too, but I can't, so it's okay.
What are you doing? Oh my god, I'm.
Oh, and it's a Constitution save. I might be able to do that anyway. Let me roll my con save.
Hey, oh, that's the.
And I have a +1 on my saves too, don't I? From my Amulet of the Devout.
I don't know.
Good.
That was a 13. For
Oh,
me.
even at disadvantage, two of them made it.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
I will give you my inspiration to.
I have. I'll use my own.
Yes, but I cast the spell. Take mine.
Okay. It's a saving throw. Why did I put it as an ability check? I don't know.
Oh, what's your plus to the saving throw as cons?
Yeah, so I need to re-roll that anyway because I messed up and did ability check.
Hold on. What's your plus to saving throws?
+4, +1.
Oh, so it's worse. Wait, what?
Yes. I shouldn't have rolled an ability check, so that's my own fault. But
Your saving throws should be equal or higher. What do you mean?
and then at bonus, I got some kind of bonus. I don't know. I'm gonna roll it anyway. Let's go.
Well,
yeah.
Yes.
I pass. Yeah. So I only take
We'll say
half
it's
as
my
much
inspiration.
damage. Yeah.
All
right.
so that's
Damage is
really
18. The one that failed takes 18. Everything else takes 9, including
Yep.
Dixie.
All
I
right,
wish it
so
did double
Dixie-
damage to constructs.
All right, so Charlie, you take off that damage. Vel, was there anything else for X?
How much damage was it?
Only 9 because you passed.
Okay. Yay.
Several actions. Which one's looking the weakest?
Let's see here. The one immediately south of Charlie.
He's probably taken away though. You hear the grinding of concrete as X turns to Curdy. Kill him. Take a Bardic.
Okay.
No, no about that one.
One touch X gold.
So this guy's the lowest.
Yep.
You can add that to your damage roll if you need to be.
Yeah. Well, you know to each rock. Paper, he's gonna cast catapult on a spell scroll.
Wait, what are you catapulting?
A spell scroll. You know what means rock. Paper. So, targeting.
I'm holding a piece of paper.
Yeah. It's a spell scroll. It's got some heft. So it needs to make a dex check. DC 19.
Okay. Ability check or saving throw?
Saving throw.
Same normal. 7 failed.
Alright. What's the bardic? I'll add it.
D8. That's 5d8.
Alright, so 25 damage to that dude.
Okay.
Spell scroll of Dust Devil just fucking punches a hole through this dude.
You're willing to sacrifice that spell scroll?
No. Well, it is done. I am actually done with spell scroll at him.
You probably have some piece of paper on you.
Yeah, but it doesn't do enough damage. You need something with heft.
Okay.
I'm willing to do it for the joke. And then bonus action. I don't have any bonus actions. Kind of got missed. Well, I can't miss you up. Siddiqui will fly down and give the help action against this guy. So whoever attacks him next.
Okay. Yosa?
It's a story as old as time.
So you'll have advantage on it.
I'm gonna attack the Zorn in front of Charlie. And I have advantage, you said?
Yes. On the first attack. Nice.
And then I will hit it again. It's a 15 hit.
Nope.
Yikes. Alright, yeah, that'll be my turn.
Okay, let's see here. Next up, that Zorn in particular. Yeah, he's going to burrow the hell away. So, Dixie and Yosa, and I guess technically Siddiqui can all make a opportunity attacks.
Siddiqui can't
you bet
attack.
your ass I am.
He's a familiar.
Gotcha.
You bet your
You
ass
can't
I am.
attack through
I
him?
should have moved.
I don't have Warcaster.
You don't have Warcaster? Oh, okay.
I just have to hit him with a mace, don't I?
Yep.
That's what I thought.
19 hits.
Hey, Belden, that will hit.
Suck.
Well, still drops him.
Well, I mean, I did 10 damage, and I don't think a 10 to hit hits.
I didn't even roll my
He's-
damage. I just literally
dropped him.
rolled. Yeah.
Let's go! Fuck that one in particular.
He didn't eat my gold, but make him suffer.
No, but it's good enough revenge, I assume.
No, it's not.
No?
X has to learn how to burrow and find this boy.
I'll give it to you.
I'm gonna go get my gloves back.
That's
From
it.
Sable.
I'm getting me gloves.
And one other campaign, I had burrowing gloves. I'm gonna go find Sable and get gloves.
All right. So at this point, yeah, I don't think the party can deal either 44 or 38 damage from opportunity attacks from the last two guys.
Well, we still could do a little damage. So if he pops back up.
No, these guys are running.
These
Oh,
guys
okay.
are bedazzled.
I
for
could
you.
hypnotic pattern them, but I was tunnel visioned.
So that guy's running. Charlie, it's your turn. If you want to do anything against this other guy, if you can deal 38 points of damage before he runs.
Well,
Or immobilize him.
yeah, let me look what I got here.
If you have Sentinel, hitting him means reducing his movement speed to 0.
I
I think it's under
have.
action.
Let's see, which one is it? I'm trying to look. See, there is one I have that does. Inflict wounds is 3d10 of necrotic damage, and I can hit with it. Which one is it that does? I'm trying to remember. Movement speed. And then I have
I
to
wonder
do.
if I could train my mount to have Sentinel as a feature.
See, one of them does it, and I can't remember which one.
Yeah, see, looking through the ones that you have at prepared or at least written down, hold person freezes them, but they're not humanoids. Yeah, no, that's the only one that you have that would have stopped them.
I could still either. I'm debating on because I'm probably just gonna hit him with an inflict wound and see if that does enough. I think. Hold on. How much does
You
he?
need 40 damage. So the best
40
option
damage?
would be to immobilize him. If you can't do that, it's not really worth it wasting a spell slot.
Oh. Burning hands does 3d6. That's not gonna do it enough. I don't know. But if I did that to 3rd level and waste a slot, that would be 3, 4, 5d6. But then
How about you try and grapple him? If you don't have anything that does movement.
yeah, I don't have anything that does movement. Yeah. I could try. I'm not strong enough to grapple him.
You never know. You might be able to roll well. There's a chance. Otherwise, don't waste your spell slots.
Yeah. I need to worry about other things. I'm gonna try to see if I can grapple him.
All right, that's an athletics check against him.
Let's see if I can do it. You never know. I might suck.
I also have silvery barbs, which I can make him fill, or at least try to.
Athletics. Can I use? Well, I have to use athletics, don't I? Instead of acrobatics.
Yep, you have to use athletics.
Okay. Normal. Nope.
Well, that's fair because he rolled a 20 anyway.
Oh, damn.
Yep.
Reach out and just grab air. Well, there's that idea.
Nothing else?
No.
Okay, and then that guy just burrows through the ground. No amount of opportunity attacks from you two could have stopped him.
Well,
I will find you, and I will kill you.
I need a short rest, bro.
I could also use a short rest. Shit.
I'm down to 18 hit points. I could use that potion, but I kind of want to keep that for battle purposes because if I use that as a full action, that'll give me back was it 50 hit points or 60 hit points?
10d4 plus 10, right?
You have hit die for a reason.
Yeah, don't use the potions if you can help it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's 40 plus 10 is 50 hit points.
50.
Yeah, so I'm not trying to use that if at all possible. Because I could almost be down to dead. I could have used it this fight technically if it would have continued and brought myself back.
So wait, are we taking a short rest?
Yeah, that's what I want to know. Can we take a short rest?
Yeah, I'd
you
like
want to. You can take a short rest here.
Okay.
Hell yeah. How about that?
I'm gonna roll.
One. I'm gonna just try to get back up. I've got
Hang
all
on.
these hit dice for a reason.
I might have a feature for this. Yeah, I do.
You have
Song of Rest.
Okay, so anyone who's spending at least one hit die, you take an extra on just the first one, extra d6.
Oh, an extra d6. Cool.
Let me roll an X. Let me
For
roll it.
Song of Rest.
All right. One.
So
Cool.
that's
That
5.
topped me off.
That makes me at 50. So I might need to roll one more, and then I'm good. Roll. I need 2 more because I rolled like shit. Or one more, maybe.
The only thing that
I
sucks
did
is
it!
out of all the things I have for my subclass, that fighting spirit thing is not tied to short rest. I get 3 goes every long rest.
There we go.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like my amulet of devout. When I use it, I only get it back upon. I think it's Is it a long rest or a short rest? I think it's next dawn. It's the next dawn. Yeah. So I only get it once every 24 hours. Not even on rest. So that's why I'm very picky about when I use it specifically.
Yeah, that's why I was not so gung ho about, temp HP and advantage. Like, it's nice, but it's long rest.
How many help points do you have?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm topped off thanks to your Song of
No,
Rest.
What's your total?
64.
I'm a 65.
Okay, I'm now the third biggest person.
But aren't you also a whole level higher than me?
Yes, I am.
But I'm a bard.
But I'm also a cleric and very squishy too. So
Clerics aren't really too squishy.
Clerics
not
that squishy. What armor are you wearing?
I just have, but see, I have a chain shirt, but I have a shield, and a ring of protection. That's why my AC is higher than some.
That would be hilarious.
I chose the ring of protection as one of my magic items, so I could have that extra +1 to my AC.
Yeah, good choice there. I'll give you that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what would be hilarious? If I use Vizier on finding that guy.
That's up to you if you want to do that.
I will not, because it's worth much more money than that, but pure rage, I find him with divine intervention, basically.
I mean, by the time you did find him, they were already digested the gold anyway, so it would have been pure revenge.
Yeah, well, that's still fine.
Fight the best kind of motivator.
Yeah, no, Vizier's I can only do that once ever. We're not wasting that. I do
And
think
so,
it's
for
in
the
the next,
record,
like,
Zorns eat gems and fine metals, so they prioritize the ones that had the most metal or gems on them.
That explains why I was getting bullied.
But
Yep.
that doesn't explain why
That's
they.
to my advantage.
Why would they avoid me then?
They should
Because
have
everyone else was a
avoided
tastier target.
me. Oh, it's because I'm human. I was like, I
I'm
don't have
lime.
any gold. I don't have any gold at all.
No,
I
but
mean,
you
I
have
guess
metal.
I have to go through my mount, and that's not very like useful for them. Okay.
Alright, so party is continuing onwards. If you'd be please so kind as to move yourselves closer to the center of the map in the preferred marching order.
Do you want to harvest anything real quick off of them, or are they the ones to be killed?
And that's up to Jay if you can find anything from the
What are they called?
Zorns,
Zorn.
Xorn.
Like, it's gonna give it to you.
X is going to give it to you.
I should probably be out front in case something attacks us, huh?
Mhm.
Or
I'm
somewhere
glad Twitchy
near.
tanks now. Yes, you should.
Unless you want me to be in the back, but I'm probably better off being in the front.
I'll be in the
Probably-
between you and
Yeah, I was about to say.
Dixie.
Zorns. Oh. Okay. What are they?
They are elementals.
Elementals. Here, you guys can continue while I do this. I'll just keep doing this in the
L3.
background.
Yep, elementals is Arcana.
Yep.
Damn.
A harvesting, dexterity, proficiency in Arcana. So I think I just roll. So it's my dex plus my proficiency plus 6, and then plus my proficiency. Yes, I just roll Arcana again. Alright. I can harvest everything from the Zorns. So I get. Oh, we can make stone swim armor.
What is that?
Runestones?
No, stone swim armor.
I assume that allows you to move through stone.
You have tremor sense, so while attuned to this, it's plate armor. While attuned and wearing and tuned, you gain the following abilities: tremor sense out to 60 feet. You have a burrow speed, movement speed. You may burrow through non-magical, unworked earth and stone, and you have advantage on dexterity stealth checks to hide in rocky terrain.
Yes. I can't
Does
wear.
anyone else besides me wear heavy armor?
No.
Oh, but you should make.
But
that,
I have
though.
anti-crit armor.
Yeah.
I mean, you can
You know-
have both as well before battle, depending on the terrain.
You could have chased down that guy.
If he had salvaged it and then spent the several months making the armor, then yes, he could have chased down him in the 6 seconds he had before he ran.
Yeah, it's also very rare, so it takes a fucking.
Tremor sense is really nice to have.
I mean, tremor sense is really nice, and I'm already wearing heavy armor, so getting advantage on stealth is not necessarily sure it's going to help me. But
I can only do light and medium armor.
and those are just hiding. That's not like
And
an
shield.
active stealth.
Yeah. I'll just sell the parts.
I mean,
Was it
if
the
we can
only
make
thing you can
something
craft from them?
else with them, that'd be nice.
So the other parts are treasure compass. It points towards ores and like mithril and adamantite, and then a stone cleaver, which just has double damage on objects.
The
That's not
treasure
bad.
compass. This compass possesses 3 unblinking Zorn eyes embedded in a wooden disc. The eyes Look at the direction of the closest source of metal or precious gems within a 20-foot radius. This range is doubled for any magical metal, magical stones, adamantine, and mithril. By holding the compass, you may mentally command it to ignore certain metal and gem sources, such as your own armor.
Oh wait, that would sell for so much to miners.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that could be worth making, and we can, hell, if not sell it, I'm sure we could make money off of it in various ways with the dwarves.
Yeah.
You can
Oh,
check on my gold pieces. Yeah, we should definitely make that.
Yeah, you can
Alright.
you can potentially make 3 compasses out of the 3 Zorns you killed.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
We could sell 2 and keep 1. Yeah.
okay. I'll add the stuff to my my inventory,
Sorry
and we
about
can.
that.
Additionally, Stone Cleaver Weapon. Any melee weapon that deals slashing or piercing damage. Rare. Crafted by 1 Zorn Tooth or 1 Boule Claw. This weapon deals double damage against non-magical objects made of stone or metal. Additionally, you ignore the damage threshold when attacking any non-magical object made of stone or metal with this weapon.
What's the damage threshold? What?
It can,
So
minimum
basically, like
3.
if you're attacking a stone wall, it would have a damage threshold of, say, for example, 10. So if you deal less than 10 damage, then you deal no damage. But if you deal 10 or more, then you just deal the full.
like if you're attacking like something that's like a fortification or something.
Exactly. So that means you can't just keep stabbing at a stone wall with a dagger, hoping to burrow through eventually.
Yep. I've got all this in my back. Hi.
Okay, and with that one, yep, just everyone up here in your marching orders.
Obviously, I'm going to be in the front next to the mount. Up where again? Sorry, a little more forward.
I am covering anything that can come from the corner. So,
With your big ass. What's his name?
Jazz.
Jax?
Jazz.
Jazz. Okay. We have Steve and Jazz. And Koi isn't here today.
Okay, and with that one, the next story beat will be taking a bit longer than the 25 minutes we had right here, so we'll just end the session there if you guys are cool with that.
Yeah.
Right.
Thanks for the session.
Absolutely.
Something with this dog, y'all. She is barking at me. He's
All right,
great.
everybody say goodbye to Craig.
Hi, Craig.
Bye.
Craig.